Oh, you're not streaming.
Hello and welcome back to Run. My name is Beast and I'm a fucking moron. There you go,
How
lads.
long would you have gone if I hadn't said anything?
Quite
Callum, were you just
frankly,
gonna let him sit there and not stream?
I would have not noticed at all, actually.
Callum, were you just gonna sit there and let him not stream, man? That's not cool.
I honestly wasn't paying attention for that moment. But it would be interesting to see how long it would have went.
I mean, probably not that long. The moment I started reading, y'all probably would have noticed, like, huh, what the fuck is he reading?
Yep.
Yeah, fair point.
As by the decree of Cactus, you are officially being represented by Kellum from Fire Emblem Awakening.
Perfectly fitting. Especially after what I messaged last week.
Anyways, it happened during lunch. The boys in class were fighting over a leftover pudding cup. I wasn't participating, because that pudding was Shinazaki's. She wasn't here that day either. Same as the previous day and the day before that. She was at school that day before that, but she left after eating lunch. Right, we got pudding that day too.
あいつプリン一口食ってすぐ咳込んで吐き出したんだよな。言ったねえよな。咳がうつるしずっと休んでりゃいいんだよ。
So we agree we need to beat up some children, right?
In this situation, if we're near the same age at least, then yes, we can legally do that.
Have I ever talked about what I used to do back in 3rd grade?
I actually do not know.
For some reason, like one time, a bunch of the 4th graders were bullying one of the few friends I had, so I just decided to beat the shit out of the entire group of 4th graders. And
Jesus.
starting from then on, every day before classes would start, they would essentially, like, come at me for fucking revenge, and it would just become a goddamn tradition where every day before school, like, I would just throw down with the 4th graders while all my friends just stood by and watched. Like a fucking Fight Club betting ring or some bullshit. That was fun. Fun times. For some reason my
What a
encoding
horribly
continues.
violent fellow.
Huh?
I said, what a horribly violent fellow.
Always have been. Trying to fucking end this task. Why the fuck does it keep trying to run away from me? Well, I wonder. No, I just stopped the fucking Hoyo play task. Why the fuck is it reopening and using up more CPU?
It doesn't want to close, it wants to eat it all.
That's also gonna be nice to see, like, the fucking encoding error no longer showing up the moment I grab it. Fucking upgrade. Oh yeah, I haven't mentioned it in a video of it yet, I think. I'm upgrading my PC! Actually, no, I think I mentioned it. I'm stupid. Anyways. When I think back on it, those might have just been the naive words of children, but I couldn't stay quiet back then. Hey,
あ？なんだよ、日野。
that pudding isn't yours.
てめえプリン返せよ。こいつ独り占めする気だぞ。
Shut up! You can't catch asthma, you idiot!
なんだよ、この野郎。やっちまおうぜ。
Go ahead, try it! Imagine, like, from child voice, he actually suddenly just sounded like that.
I was just picturing, I can just see
Just
you at your current age, just standing there.
Fucking art style changed to JoJo contours. Go ahead and
Yes.
try it, this small child. Fucking
Yes,
looking like
6-year-old
goddamn
Jotaro.
boy 2-man.
Yeah, boy, too mad.
Actually, I've never watched part 4. I just know a lot of the story. Just the amount of story you can glean from JoJo's just by the memes is staggering.
Oh.
I might as well continue
Lost
talking
Bud.
about JoJo until Bud is back. But yeah, essentially, I also never finished part 3, actually.
Oh, I'm surprised.
Yeah, no, I watched until I think it was they beat the lovers, and then some stuff came up, and I never went back to it for some reason. But it's just like, is there really a need to when I can glean most of the fucking happenings from just the memes I've seen? Like, the only parts I've actually watched to completion are part 1, part 2, and part 5.
Huh. It's, I guess, just more for, like, the experience, but if you can enjoy it just as much with the memes, might as well just use the memes.
I do actually really want to really want to read the part 1 manga at some point, because it's criminal how much they cut out of the part 1.
Yeah. Because I think they only did, what, 9 episodes for part 1?
If even. God, I need to check this now. Hold on. The first part of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is made up of episodes 1 to 9. Okay, never mind, it's 9, which covers Phantom Blood. So yeah, fucking 9 episodes out of fucking 26 episodes.
Yeah, I was kind of
Season.
thinking, I thought it was 9 because I remember it being a very weird number.
Fucking criminal. That they decided
Because
to cut so much out.
Because I always thought it's like, at least make it 10, at least make it round out to 10 somehow.
Hold on. Just throwing that out there.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Just in case, if it's gonna be a bit, then we don't you won't have to have a huge recording that you have to cut, like,
I
say an
wouldn't
hour
cut it
or
anyway.
something.
I wouldn't cut it anyway. I just like talk
Upload it
random
as is.
shit, trying to.
I guess that's true.
Just trying to fucking talk over that bullshit. Well, I might as well look through the fucking new manga updates page on Proxer to see if there's something new that I might want to check out and read. No. There's way too many fucking manhwa and shit like that, which I just do not want. Right, they finally decided to upload One Punch Man, like the original from 1. Oh, it's gonna be funny, that one. That one. Well, that looks giga gay. That also looks giga gay. That's a manhwa. Be gone. Foul demon. Oh no. That one is gay. That one doesn't just look gay. That one is gay. Yeah, fucking Giant's Bride or whatever it was. Like, the fucking cover is literally just like a big tan dude sitting on a throne with another dude on his lap, and he's just grabbing his ass.
Oh god, I think I've seen that image before, actually.
Doesn't get a whole lot gayer.
I think I saw that one on Twitter, oddly enough.
Weird. Oh yeah, what the fuck is going on with the artist that's like drawing this weird like oh god, what's it called? Something in lilies?
Oh, is it Andy and Lele
No,
or
no,
something?
no.
Okay.
Like the one with the dude's wife that got hit by lightning.
Oh, I actually never heard of that. So.
But there's like an artist that continuously draws that shit right now, and it's just like, what the? Who hurt you? Who hurt you? Who fucking hurt you?
Yeah, that sounds like there's something there.
Like fucking yes, like literally half of her body is goddamn burnt to shit. She suffered goddamn brain damage from the lightning. And the fucking dad essentially just fucking leaves her eventually. He's just like, what? Who hurt you? Who fucking hurt you?
Yeah, that seems like there's a lot of backstory in that person.
Either that or they're just fucking sadists.
That could be too.
Oh no, another... I will always say that I do not have a problem with OCs in itself. Like, if you decide you like a world and you want to make, like, an original character set in this world, more power to you. It becomes cringe the second you decide I'm going to ship my OC with a fucking in-universe canon character.
Okay, yeah, I can see that.
That's when it becomes cringe, in my opinion. Oh boy. God, I can't fucking find it right now. There is just a random ass, like, fucking Stella from Rakuten Kishi no Cavalry in, like, a state of rough undress. There's Tukaguya. Oh, hey, random ass fucking cowboy Zentreya.
Oh.
I will always stand by the fact that I like Zentreya's design. I cannot imagine myself watching a stream of someone constantly talking in text-to-speech though.
Yeah, like I've watched some different collabs that she was in. It's not that I don't hate it, but at the same time it's just kind of because it's just all computer sounding, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like
more power to them if they're being successful with that, but not my personal cup of tea.
Yeah, like I think
I just randomly remember it. Do you know the Kingdom Hearts manga?
I actually do not.
First off, actually a really good read. It gives a lot more personality to a lot of the characters, especially a character like fucking Shion. Like, in one of the Days chapters, Shion literally finds Pluto in one of the worlds and just, like, goes full fangirl mode wanting to adopt Pluto. And it's fucking adorable. But, like, the reason why I'm bringing this up is because, I forgot that, the manga decided to do this to our boys.
Oh.
Also, I will always stand by the fact that Luxord looks like Stefan Raab. Hold on, let me bring up the comparison. Hold on. Like, let's get like a... Yeah, this one works. This here is Stefan Raab.
Okay. I think I've seen him before.
Now let's get the comparison up. So even Bud and Cactus, who do not have the conversation as fucking
Oh my god.
example, can tell. Like, Luxord is just Stefan Raab in Final Fantasy, Kingdom Hearts.
It is. He just needs to, like, dye his beard a bit more because of the grays in it. and it's just him.
Like, I did try to find, like, a picture of Stefan Raab from his younger days, because, like, he's already getting on in age, in that one specifically.
Yeah, true.
Actually used to be a really popular show in Germany called Schlag den Raab, where it's literally just like people could apply to like the show where essentially they have to play like multiple like fucking games, be they like quizzes or actual tests of like reflexes or strength or stuff like that against Stefan Raab. You know, specifically remember one episode from when I was a kid that led me to hate showering for a very long time, to where I would try to do it as rarely as possible. Because imagine, as a small, gullible child, having the plot of the movie Psycho explained to you.
Okay. Yeah, I could see there being some problems there.
Yeah, like, one of the questions was literally like, yes, recognize the song, and they fucking played the song, like the do, 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 that plays while the man is stabbing the woman to death in the shower. And I was just scared to shower after that for a while.
And I mean, fair enough.
Like, I will always find that funny, because, like, my brother was completely fine with that, while I was scared of it. While on the other hand, my brother always preferred the third Harry Potter movie over the second, because all the fucking scenes in the Chamber of Secrets scared him to shit, while I was just completely fine with them. Like, I would continuously want to watch Chamber of Secrets because I really liked it, but when watching one of those Harry Potter movies, it was always like a family movie night. So everyone got to decide, and my brother always refused to watch Chamber of Secrets, so we had to watch the third one instead. Sup, Bud, can you agree with us that Stefan Raab here looks just like Luxord, or the other way around?
Yes.
There you go. More proof.
He's even got that same smug smile.
Yeah. Enough random childhood trauma dumps. Let's get going. We got in a brawl. We yelled at by the teacher afterward, of course. I was asked to stay after class that day.
まったく、どうして喧嘩になったんだ?
Because they tried to hit me first.
その前の話だよ。どうしてプリンを取ろうとしたんだ?
Because I just got annoyed because they wanted to have an extra pudding.
だったら、日野が悪いってことになる。謝らなくちゃいけないんじゃないか?
I don't think I'm wrong, so I won't. I was yelled at harshly, but I didn't say a single word of apology. I thought that was why I was told to stay behind.
やれやれ。この件はまた話し合わないとな。きっちりと本当の理由を話して和解し合うまで。
Joe, there's no real reason.
さて、問題のプリンがここにあるんだが。
My teacher pulled out the pudding from lunch, the one that had been left over, Shinazaki's pudding.
今日の授業のプリントと一緒にこのプリンも持って行ってくれないか?
Is that supposed to be a pun just now?
ダジャレ?
Put in and pudding. That was really lame, you know.
いや、先生、そういうつもりじゃ。
But okay, sure, I'll take the printouts and pudding to Shinozaki. I said it bluntly on purpose. Being honest was kind of embarrassing. My teacher smiled kindly.
篠崎はあまり学校に来られないせいで、まだ友達がいないんだ。日野は篠崎の友達になってあげられるかな?
Ah, yes, could you be her friend? Hino? Like, it will never not sound that way in my mind when there's such a massive fucking space.
Yeah, just the huge ass, longest
Especially
pause.
since, like, clearly the Hino would still fit there.
Yeah, like, why do they double space downward like that?
It's
Were they
not
trying
even a
to
double
emphasize
space.
it?
It's like considering the font size, it's like a 1.5.
Yeah, like
What are you talking about? We're already friends, you know.
そうかそうか。じゃ、よろしく頼むぞ。プリント、プリント。
I was already pretty used to going to Shinazaki's house at that point. Though I still wasn't used to the taste of the slightly high-class black tea I was given every
リ
time.
ノくん、ちょっと待っててね。マリカ、今日は調子がいいから降りてくるって。
Oh, okay. Shizaki usually didn't come down from the room. He arrived soon enough while I was fidgeting.
パジャマでごめんね。
It's fine, your mom said you were feeling okay. That's great.
ありがとう。きっと日野くんのおかげだよ。
Got an annoying smell in my nose again, and I think the smell is coming from like my fucking throat.
whoa.
So I got like a fucking mouth spray. But I really just should have gone all the way and gotten like a really good mouthwash. We have some at home, but like I think it's not good anymore. Like I tried it like I think Monday, and I swear to God there were chunks in that mouthwash. I'm not gonna use that one anymore. Me? Why?
それはなんとなく。
Oh, right, here, today's printouts and the pudding we had for lunch today. She looked surprised when I showed her the pudding cup. Probably because this was the first time I had brought something from lunch. The teacher said to bring this to you. You like pudding, Shinazaki?
プリン大好きだよ。前は途中で気持ち悪くなって食べられなくなったけど、今はきっと大丈夫。
And here, eat it.
今？
It's your house, isn't it?
うん、そうだね。じゃあいただきます。
Her mom immediately stopped by with a spoon. She must have been able to hear
い
us.
ただきます。すごく美味しい。
Right? Sucks when you can't eat good stuff like that. So, you know, hurry up and get better and come to school. I'll be waiting for you. Huh? Hey, Shinazaki? Tears well up in her eyes right before my own. Hey, don't cry. Why are you crying?
泣いてないよ。
It's only crying. Ah, you're getting tears in the pudding.
このプリン、しょっぱいよ。
Don't cry. Oh, I know. I'll sing a song for you. You know, Smile Man? I'm not singing this.
Thank you. No offense, but I do not want to hear singing.
Come on, Shinazaki, sing along.
Why are you torturing this poor woman while she's upset?
He's not. Come on, let's not be rude. The child's trying his best. Ah, don't sing while you eat. You're getting pudding all over the place. This is pandemonium right now.
It just keeps getting worse and worse.
Fucking child pandemonium. She ate all that pudding, complaining about how salty it was while sobbing and crying. When I left the house, I turned around and could see Shinazaki waving timidly from the second floor window. Her eyes were red, but she was done crying. She looked happy. Made a big show of waving back at her. I could see her smile in response, so I waved even more at her, moving my whole body. I'd be happy about not having to go to school every now and then. I'm sure it's really tough to not be able to go all the time like Shinazaki. I'm sure it's lonely too. That was around when I started thinking of ways I could cheer her up. Oh, that's... Run into a pretty familiar girl on my way back from the bathroom during break. Yo, Yukimura, what are you up to?
別にフラフラしてるだけだよ。いっつも一人だから暇なの。
Always just you. You don't have any friends?
おはようって挨拶するだけの間柄を友達と呼んでいいならいるけど。
I'm talking about
those
people
aren't
you eat
friends.
lunch with or hang out with.
じゃあいないや。
Kimura doesn't seem bothered by that at all. I only think that's a subject to be that cheery about. Hey, you've got a cell phone, right? Let's trade contact info.
持ってるけど。なんで？
I figured we could be friends.
君、やっぱり変な人だね。どうして私と友達になろうなんて言い出すの？
Don't say it.
I thought it'd be fun if I had a weirdo like you as a friend.
Damn.
何それ？失礼だな。変な人に変なやつなんて言われたくないよ。
She looks annoyed. Yep, she seems fun.
変な人って言われて笑ってるし、やっぱり君の方が変じゃない。
Sure, we can say that. Besides, I can't come hang out in an old school building if I can't contact you, right?
そうそう。君は休館に無断侵入したお仲間だったね。いいよ、わかった。連絡先くらい教えてあげるよ。
Yes, that's technically true, but couldn't you phrase it a little better?
どうやるんだっけ？普段は目覚まし機能と地図くらいしか使わないからな。
Just make sure you can use it when you need to. It'll be a trouble for you otherwise.
いざってどんな時？
Like now, when people ask for your contact details or when you need to call someone, there are lots of situations.
別にないな。連絡先を聞いてきたのなんて君が初めてだし。
Are you okay? Are you being bullied? Excuse me?
私も教える必要ないなと思って誰にも教えたことないし。家族は別としてね。
Can I see that for a second?
いいよ。
Take your smartphone from an absolutely ridiculous number of notifications on the screen. What's all this unread mail? Did you take care of your inbox?
どうせ迷惑メールばっかりでしょ。よくわかんないから無視してる。
Let's see, how do you translate that? Ah, there it is. Now we can trade numbers. Okay, done.
もうできたの？君なかなかやるね。
Thank you very much. Check to make sure I'm in there.
どうやって？
Here you can see the addresses you have registered here. See how my name, number, and email address are there?
なるほどね。こうやって番号を登録するんだ。あ、
What's wrong?
画面真っ暗になった。
Did it break? Doesn't seem likely. Is it out of battery? When did you charge this last?
さあ、いつだっけ？
That's pretty bad.
You should make it a habit to charge your phone.
普段使わないからつい忘れちゃうんだよ。
What's the point of having a cell phone then? There aren't many things more useless than a cell phone than a smartphone with a dead battery.
だから目覚ましと地図は使ってるんだってば。十分活用してるよ。
Well, have fun getting the fucking alarm to wake you up when it's out of battery.
Yeah, exactly.
Whatever, you should set up a mail address too. I'll show you how to do it sometimes, so I'm thinking of an address you want in the meantime.
別に何でもいいよ。メールなんてほとんど使わないし。
Yeah, but I'm gonna send you mail from now on. You don't want to be buried in spam all the time either, do you?
気が向いたらね。
Yeah, I'll contact you when I want to see the old school building then.
それじゃあね。
Make sure you charge that thing, alright? I'm worried about whether I'll be able to get in contact with her from now on. I won't be able to today at least, since her phone's out of batteries. Gotta get back. I'm having a time breathing, son. My lifelines are the batteries. Why is Legends of Adventure so good? Anyways, first bell rings. Class is starting soon. Put my phone away and hurry back to class.
Why was my first thought when the battery died? Well, time to get a carrier pigeon.
It's not the
You
carrier pigeon. You're gonna give it PTSD.
After school that day.
あったあった。ほらこれ。
I'm at Shinazaki's house like I promised. She's brought out a big folder. It's filled with lots of paper that's turned brownish from age. The printouts from elementary school. So I have all these. Why aren't you sentimental?
だって捨てられないよ。
She flips over one of the printouts. It's absolutely covered in pencil drawings. I drew them back at elementary school.
届けてくれるプリントに毎回こうしていっぱい絵を描いてきてくれたんだよね。私いつも楽しみにしてたんだよ。
Looking at them now, I think they're still my finest work. It's only worth ignoring the teachers during class to draw them.
え、これ全部授業中に描いてたの？ダメだよ。授業はちゃんと聞かないと。
Yeah, seriously. I've become a useless human being thanks to that.
そんなことないよ。日野くんは立派だよ。
It's fun watching her react so seriously to everything. And still, even I'm impressed I drew this much. Take a look at the scribbles. They're not just random drawings either. They essentially form a diary of the day's events. Drawings of fun things that happened in class, sketches and anthropomorphized drawings of animals from when we went to a field trip to the zoo, and drawings of anime characters that were popular in our class. I could tell just from looking that I had customized it as much as I could to entertain Shinazaki while keeping her in the know about class.
学校で起こってることが分かったし、楽しそうだなっていつも思ってたんだ。だから早く元気にならなくちゃって。プリントを持ってきてくれるの、本当に嬉しかったの。
That's great. Seems so lonely back then. I still remember it now. She wouldn't really show her face even when I came over. I just see her looking sad from the second story window. Just couldn't leave that Shinazaki alone.
誰にも言えなかったけど、毎日昼間一人で部屋にいると、誰からも忘れられちゃったみたいな気持ちになって、すごく寂しかったの。だから気にかけてくれる人がいるっていうのは本当に嬉しかったんだよ。もし私一人だったらくじけてたかもしれない。だから今元気になれたのは日野くんのおかげ。
It's a bit embarrassing when you say it like that, though. Though it makes me happy. But it's still thanks to the effort you put in, Shinazaki.
日野くんのおかげだよ。
She smiles like a kid. Can't even be modest before that smile.
日野くんが建築士になりたいって教えてくれたとき、なんだか納得したんだ。
Really?
建築士さんって誰かにとっての心地いい居場所を作るお仕事でしょ？誰かが楽しく過ごせる場所、幸せになれる場所を作るお仕事。なんだかぴったりだなって思った。きっとたくさんの人に幸せな居場所を作ってあげられると思うな。
Thanks. I hope you're right. A job where you make places where people can be happy. I see.
どうしたの？
Oh, no, nothing. How about you, Shinazaki? You got anything you want to do? Change the subject.
いっぱいあるよ。
She flashes an easy smile. She flips through the folder. She pulls out some old Tanzaku. Looks like she wrote those when she was a kid. Each of them has a childish but still serious wish written on it. I want to run as hard as I can. I want to swim through the waves. Sing loud.
日野くんと一緒に楽しいを見つけたい。だって懐かしいな。
She looks up and stares at me with sparkling eyes.
私、日野くんのお手伝いがしたい。それが今の私の一番したいことかな。
Shizaki's words seep smoothly into my heart. I'm already nodding. Yeah, I want to help. I want you to help me too. Let's do lots of stuff, two of us, so everyone can have fun. On to Friday, June 6th.
6-6.
どうぞ。ちょっと待っててね。
Shizaka was standing there in front of the mirror, still in her pajamas. She frantically got back on top of the bed, brushing her hair as she went.
お待たせ。
was funny how she said so calmly even though I just saw her running around. I couldn't help but laugh.
私なんかおかしいかな。寝癖ついてる？
No, it isn't. I'm just glad that you're feeling better than expected.
今日は調子いいの。
She took her chest out, oblivious to my teasing. That was funny to me too, but I was also really happy that she's doing well. Oh, here are today's printouts. I'm pretty proud of my work today. Proudly held out the stack of printouts. Shinozaki accepted them, beaming.
いつもありがとう。力作楽しみだな。
What you gonna look?
後でゆっくり見るね。
It's the same other way, right?
全然違うよ。それに目の前で見るの恥ずかしいし。
What the heck? You're so weird.
変でもいいんだよ。
She held the printouts close to her chest. Felt a little embarrassed at the way she was acting. Oh, and they decided on the song for the chorus concert. It's gonna be The Day You Leave. We had a chorus concert at the end of the first semester. We decided what song we'd be singing.
旅立ちの日？お別れの歌なの？
Yeah, because you know I'm transferring, so that's why.
そっか。
The expression immediately clouded over. I'd known for a while now that I was going to be transferring out, so I already told Shinozaki about it. But seeing Shinozaki make that face made me feel kind of guilty. You don't have to make such a big deal out of it, or else it'll make me feel weird.
でも私も歌いたいな。私もちゃんと日野くんのことをお見送りしたい。
It's always when it's comma Hinokun that this happens.
Yeah, it's like
it seems.
it's like the code, like when they were coding for some reason. When it's that, it skips a line.
Actually, I can see what could be the reason for that. It's the fact that you can choose a name for the protagonist.
Oh, I forgot about that.
That
I
might
forgot you
be
said
why
that
this
last week.
happens. I think that might be why this happens. You see, making the protagonist a fucking nameable protagonist was a mistake even by coding standards.
Yeah, because then it just screws that up.
She seemed unusually determined. You can't sing, can you? She could barely sing a bit, but her intense asthma made it so she had to stop right away. I was pretty sure she didn't participate in music class because it was a trigger for asthma attacks. That's why I had never heard Shinozaki sing.
でも私も何かしたいもん。ずっとしてもらってばっかりだったし、だから最後ぐらい。
It's not like it'll be the last time we see each other. I'll still be around during the summer. I made my tone cheerful on purpose to try and get her to feel better, but she still looked glum. Couldn't help but feel like I was responsible for making her feel sad. Oh, I know. You know Kobayashi, the science teacher? She says we're going to go see the Perseid meteor shower over summer. He said the stars are going to come falling down like a
シャ
shower.
ワーみたいに？本当かな？小林先生って何でも大げさに言うから。
Right, why don't you do that then? Still a little time until then, so you can work on getting better while you wait.
そうだね。私が無理言うとみんなが困っちゃうしね。
Didn't mean it like that.
いいの。流れ星楽しみだな。お星様、本当に降ってくるのかな？
She looked up out the window as if looking for some shooting stars. Though it was still bright out, so of course there was no way there would be any. Oh, I know. Let's make a wish on one of these then. Pulled out a stack of tanzaku from her backpack.
それ短冊？すごいいっぱいあるね。
You got him at school today. I got lots of them for you
そう
too.
なんだ。ありがとう。でもこれさすがに取りすぎだよ。お願い事そんなにあるの？
She giggled. I was relieved to see her finally smile. What are you saying? You're gonna make the wishes.
これ全部私の分なの？そんなにお願い事あるかな？
You have lots, don't you? Like, I want a ground meat steak for dinner tonight.
そんなお願いお星様にしないよ。おかしいの。
I could feel my heart lighten when she smiled. That was when I had the thought. I wanted to make Shinozaki smile as much as I could before I left this town. Let's start with the meteor shower first. I wish I could see shooting
お
stars.
星様のことお星様にお願いするの変じゃない？叶えてくれるかな？
Whatever, just write
Star
everything that you
Square.
can think of, huh?
Star Square.
Star squared. I'll bring bamboo tomorrow, so let's put them up in this room.
ありがとう。じゃあいっぱい書くね。
Shizaki never really wanted for much, so she was complaining the whole time when I poked and prodded her to write out her wishes. What? How many of those wishes we were able to make come true?
では本日の行事委員会会議を始めたいと思います。
My finger twitched and got rid of the text box before the text box even came on.
Okay, I was wondering what happened there. That startled me. It's like just blank and he's talking. It's like, what the fuck?
今日から我が行事委員会に新しいメンバーが加わることになりました。2年 A 組の篠崎まりかさんと同じく C 組の日野亮介くんです。はい皆さん拍手。
I'll be completely honest, I just read crap instead of clap for a second. Oh no, Hari. Shizaki and I stand up after being introduced by Shuichi and Bao. Minurio's given class 2C. Only just transferred into the school and have not experienced the school's Tanabata festival yet. I used to live in Shionagi previously, but I was back in elementary school, so I don't actually have many memories of the city's Tanabata festival. But perhaps because of that, I've decided to join the event committee in order to create new memories for the Tanabata. Thank you very much.
2年 A 組篠崎まりかです。私は去年初めて学園の七夕祭りを体験してとても楽しかったのを覚えています。今年はお祭りを盛り上げる側になってみたいと思い行事委員会に参加することを決めました。皆さんの足手まといにならないよう頑張ります。
にしても二人とも表情が硬いわね。
What the fuck are you doing here? It's fine, isn't it? We're nervous. Sega was holding her camera up, apparently seeing this as a perfect photo opportunity for the graduation album.
とま、実にやる気にあふれた2人です。何でも買って出てくれるということで実に頼もしい限りどんな面倒事も彼ら
Hey, we didn't say all that.
というわけでもう一度拍手。
The room fills with cheers when Shuichi starts clapping again. Seems like he's a mood maker around here as well.
さて頼もしい人員を得たところで早速その七夕祭りに向けて会議を進めましょう。
I thought this meeting would be pretty casual, but it's unexpectedly tense. There are only 2 months until the Tanabata festival. There's no time to be messing around. Everyone's serious about making this fun for all parties involved.
では皆さんお手元の資料をご覧ください。今回の各担当は資料の最後のページに記載されています。運営担当は俺、予算管理は3年生の清水先輩、それから広報は2年の
Shuichi goes to the list of roles.
あと今回資料の訂正が間に合わなかったのでそちらには記載されていませんが、新加入の2人には今年の不参加部活へのサポートをしてもらうことになっています。
不参加部活へのサポート？
ええ、今年新たな役割として創設しました。不参加の事情はあるのかもしれませんが、やはり全部活に参加してもらいたいというのが行事としての希望でもありますので、難しい部分はあるとは思いますがやってくれると思います。
じゃあよろしくね、日野くん、篠崎さん。
Yes, please leave it to us, event committee member B.
No
Imagine if
name.
someone actually fucking referred to someone like that, like, what the fuck?
Extra number 705.
iOS, why thank you, NPC number 3.
ご期待に添えるよう頑張ります。
これはいいドラマが生まれそうね。なんだか私まで燃えてきちゃった。いい絵が生まれることを期待してるわよ。
So the two of us have joined the event committee. We've come to the second chemistry classroom to notify Okihara about us participating in the event committee. We're here today as legitimate members of the event committee to talk to you, the president of the Naturalist Club.
私たち再来月の七夕祭りに不参加を表明している部をサポートする担当なんです。
なるほど。それでこうして皆さんでお越しくださったわけですか。 私は卒アル委員として大切な思い出の瞬間を逃さないために来ました。
We've actually asked for one more person to be here, but it seems she hasn't arrived yet.
もしかしてドアのところに隠れている子ですか？
What? We all turn around towards the door to see Osaka flinch in the shadows. Oh, you're here. Come on in, Osaka. She doesn't attempt to enter. She's always so wary of others. Hey, Osaka.
実験体にはなりたくない。
She still believes that? Honestly. Walk over to the door. Here, it's okay. Come in. I pull on Osaka's hand and she finally steps foot into the room. I'm gonna be honest, like, all I imagine is, like, him just walking over to her and, like, picking her up like a cat. Just carrying her in.
What, from the scruff of the neck?
Yes. Just, you know, instead of
Lord.
grabbing the skin, grabbing the fucking shirt she wears. Like, just pulling her, just picking her up by the scruff of a fucking hoodie. Let me introduce you to, this is Osaka Soda, the first-year president of the Astronomy Club. This is the president of the Naturalist Club, Okihara Misa, the third year.
沖原美沙と申します。よろしくお願いします、ソラさん。よろしく。1年生で部長ということは、もしかして天文部も同じような事情ということでしょうか？
Yes, that's pretty much it. Both the Astronomy and Naturalist Clubs currently only have one member.
そうですか。ソラさんも大変ですね。別に気にしてない。一人でも星は見ることができる。
Anyway, let's sit there. I have Osaka and Okihara sit next to each other so that Shinozaki and I... And so that it's Shinozaki and me facing two of them across the table. Now, I'll explain the situation in full. Tell them about the current state of the Tanabata Festival, about how it's the Astronomy Club, Naturalist Clubs that aren't... it's just the Astronomy Club and Naturalist Clubs that aren't participating in the Tanabata Festival. But how the event committee is worried that the reason for their non-participation is because both the clubs only have one member each. And now the committee intends to do everything they can to help both clubs. So we won't force you to participate, of course. But event committee would want nothing more than to have everyone participate.
再考する余地があるようならお願いしたいのですが、どうでしょう？
Okihara and Osaka look at each other at the same time.
そうですね。私としましては、そのお気持ちはとても嬉しいのですが、不参加でいい。
We thought you might say that.
参加する必要がないから参加しないだけ。
What do you mean you don't need to?
天文部の活動は星を見ること。お祭りで盛り上がる必要はない。今はベガとアルタイルの観測ができればそれでいい。ベガとアルタイルって？
Don't ask.
織姫と彦星のことです。こと座のベガが食女性、鷲座のアルタイルが剣牛星と呼ばれています。
We are playing a visual novel. You cannot escape the Tanabata story.
Yeah, it's pretty much unavoidable.
To be fair, and this one is literally all about the Tanabata, so really, opening this game, you gotta expect it.
Okay, so it's not like it's a one chapter thing or half a chapter, and then it's
Oh,
like,
no.
well, that's done. Let's
the
get on to the
routes-
next story.
The routes start even before the Tanabata Festival starts.
Oh wow. So okay, so it starts.
Yeah, the end of the Tanabata Festival is the end of the high school arc and the start of the adult arc.
Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know it went that far.
Oh yeah, this game goes fucking far. Like the fucking I will always imagine that the board of directors for when they made this fucking game was like, okay, we have finished all the routes, but we need to think of like small after credit scenes for all the characters. What should we do? And one dude just lifted his hand like, what if we made like an entire second route of them as adults now? And presumably the CEO gave him the keys to his car and gave him permission to fuck his wife because that was.
I knew you were
brilliant
gonna go
fucking
there.
idea. But yeah, like, I will, you know what, fucking, I'll even spoil, literally every route ends up with them married.
I am
Based?
all for that.
Yes.
That's
For
my
winning?
favorite kind of ending.
旧暦の7月7日、この2つの星が天の川を挟んで最も光り輝いて見えることから、この日を1年に一度の巡り合いの日と考え、七夕の物語が生まれたとされています。
Usuka silently holds out her right hand to Okihara.
ありがとうございます。
Seems they've come to terms. On that aside, both of your clubs have continued activities and research, regardless of the fact that you have no members. I think that's wonderful. But what I'd like you two to know is that the fruits of your work can move the hearts of people who aren't familiar with your passions and get them interested in a world that they've never seen before.
私たちの研究の成果がですか？
Okihara, you passionately explained everything about the fish and sea the other day at Marinpia Shionagi. It was almost as if I were actually in the ocean. It was like something out of a dream.
涼介さん、
It was plain as day that you love the ocean. It was just incredible.
ありがとうございます。そう言っていただけると私も嬉しいです。
Osaka, you let me look through that telescope of yours, even though we'd only just met. I was so impressed when I saw the moon that close. And you taught me lots of things about the moon. I'm sure I wouldn't even know half that much unless you really like that. I'm sure you wouldn't even know half that much unless you really like that stuff. I seriously respect you for how well researched you are.
ありがとう。
I know quite well that the two of you are in your clubs because you feel strongly about the subject matter. And that's exactly why you want to let others see your knowledge. That's exactly why I want you to let others see your knowledge and results. I don't want it to be just me. I want you to move lots more people. Please let us help you do that.
私からもお願いします。全力でサポートさせていただくことをお約束しますから。だから。
Could you please rethink your participation in the Tanabata Fest?
涼介さん、マリカさん、もっとたくさんの人を感動させてほしいとおっしゃいましたが、正直言って私は自分に何ができるかわかりません。
Is it gonna be a no after all?
ですが、もしお二人がそれを一緒に探してくれるのなら、それはとても素敵なことだと思うのです。
Kiara!
ソラさんはどう思いますか？参加したいという気持ちにはまだなれない。
That is entirely fair. Guess Osaka's a no.
でも不参加は取り消してもいいと思う。
Huh? Then.
とりあえず保留。
Oh, come on! I guess this is good since I at least got her to check back the non-participation.
まだ具体的に内容が決まったわけではないので、自然科学部も一度保留とさせていただきます。
Okay, that's enough. Thank you very much, Senpai. You too, Osaka. And hold my hands out to the two of them in my excitement. They look at each other and grip my hands back. Mizaki places hers on top.
来た来た来たー！これすごくいい瞬間じゃない！
The fucking, like, dozen shutters going off in the back.
私も手を重ねようっと。
Are you gonna help too, Segawa?
前に言ったでしょ。卒アルイと行事医は行動を共にすることが多いもんなのよ。よかったね、日野くん。
We did it, Shidozaki!
私たちはこれからどうすれば？
Good question! We still need to talk about it. We'll need to talk over how you guys should participate exactly and how realistic our ideas can be.
ああ、はいはい。何小難しいこと言ってるのよ。
Actually, the details are very important right now.
こういう時はまず親睦を深めるのよ。あ、それいいかも。
There's a point. We don't really know each other all that well yet.
親睦を深めるにはみんなでご飯よ。これからの季節、ご飯といえばキャンプというわけで、みんなでキャンプ行きましょう。
Camping. It's kind of a leap, isn't it? We could just go to a restaurant or something.
いいね、キャンプ。私行きたいよ。
Never mind, we're going camping. Just immediately does a 180 like, ah yes, childhood bias. Wait a second, even if you want to go...
私も行ってみたいです。キャンプ場は自然に囲まれているので、とっても興味があります。
We say Gokihara, it's true that there's nature, but...
夜は星が綺麗に見える。楽しみ。
At night. We're gonna stay the night?
さすがに泊まりはきついかもね。でも夜までいることはできるわよ。
No, but...
じゃあ詳細はまた後で決めるとして、とりあえずみんなでアドレス交換しましょう。あ、みんなライム入れてる？
Actually, that's lemon in this beer.
Always has to be the lime.
Hey. Girls are ignoring me and are getting excited. What's with this feeling of alienation? Only just sitting there hand in hand. We're only just sitting there hand in hand. So yeah, we're gonna go camping.
それはまた随分と打ち解けたもんだな。
I can't tell if we all became friends or if it just got cast out.
大したもんだな。行事員になったその日に不参加の表明を取り下げさせて、しかも相手にそこまで信頼させるなんてな。やっぱりお前はすごいな。
Now come on, what's all that for? You're creeping me out.
バカ、褒めてるんだよ。いいから素直に聞けって。俺も香織さんを説得しようとしたけど、結局最後まで彼女の意思を変えさせることはできなかった。でもお前はそれを簡単にやっちまった。すごいよ。
Sure. Feels weird being complimented by him. Hey, by the way, what happened with Kaori after that?
どうって？
You liked her, right?
何の話だ？
Don't play dumb with me at this point. It's not like you need to play cool with me, right?
まあ正直言ってそういうことだったんだろうな。でも俺は勇気がなかったから自分からそれ以上踏み出すことができなかった。
So you never confessed to her?
ああ。でもその代わり卒業式の日に彼女からあの短冊をもらったんだ。彼女は願いが叶ったって笑ってた。
So that means she thought of you as a friend, right? Meant she wasn't lonely. Things were fun thanks to you. That's what it meant, right?
かもな。
What the hell, you should confess after all. She definitely liked you back, man.
ああ、後から聞いたんだが実はそうだったらしい。
You asked?
うん。
Asked who?
本人から直接。
What's that mean?
Yeah, kind of need that info, buddy.
A showy sports car drives up and comes to a stop in front of us. The driver's side door opens and a flashy-looking woman steps out.
お待たせ、秀一。
What? Thanks for waiting. The woman walks up to Shuichi, hugs him suddenly, and kisses him. What?
おいおい、やめろよ。友達が見てるだろ。
だって早く秀一に会いたかったんだもん。
Shuichi, just who might that be?
ああ、紹介するよ。俺の彼女の香織さんだ。
Yep. What the fuck? That came out of left field so hard.
What, Kaori?
香織です。よろしくね。
Like, I find it funny that apparently she was in a literature club, yet in her voice I do not hear a singular brain cell.
Yeah, it's just, and if the brain cell, it's just playing Pong.
It's the,
Not
it's the
all.
fucking Windows screensaver, and when the fucking
Yeah, just hitting-
screensaver hits the corner, she experiences a thought. Wait a second.
Fucking, it's the Chrome dinosaur game.
So you just
The
happen to be
cactus.
dating someone with the same name or something?
はあ？お前が何を勘違いしているのか知らないが、この人が去年うちを卒業した香織さんだ。
This flashy looking lady's Kaori. There's the girl who said she was happy as long as she got to read alone in the library. Is this really the one you were talking about? The one who was the only member of the literature club?
懐かしい。そういえば私文芸部だったんだよね。
I was imagining Kaori to be way more plain with big glasses or something, and pretty quiet. And wait a second, did you just say you never confessed to her?
ああ、だから俺からは告白できなかったんだ。でも卒業式で香織さんの方から告白してきてくれてな。
もうやめてよ俊一。恥ずかしいじゃない。
おかげで今じゃこうしてラブラブだよ。
ねえ俊一、早くご飯食べに行こうよ。香りお腹空いちゃった。
わかったよ。じゃあまたな。
バイバイ。
Bye-bye. Sports car goes screeching away. I have no idea what his tastes are. Stood there dumbstruck for some time afterward. Now then! Guess I'll go home too! For promptly erasing that entire situation from my mind. Oh, wait, no, I think
Understandable. Have a great day.
Did I remember to put my math homework in my bag? Stop on remembering. Check my bag. Can't find it. If it's over here, then I guess it's on my desk. Good thing I realized before leaving.
皆さん、まもなく下校の時間です。部活動、委員会活動で残っている生徒は活動を中断し、帰宅の準備をしましょう。
Crap, I need to hurry.
I'm just still stun locked on that whole part.
The man parried and punished you. I wonder if everyone's gone home already. Grab my homework and step out into the hall. It's strangely quiet. Clearly hear the sound of my own footsteps echoing around me. Should get going already. Hurry down the empty hallway toward the entranceway. Is that a best girl? I mean, is that a piano? Coming from upstairs. Recognize this pretty melody. It's not a sawa. Should be playing piano in the second music's classroom again. Found myself stopped in place, just listening to the captivating music. It's so nice. But it's almost time for to start cracking down on us to go home. Maybe she didn't hear the broadcast because of how focused she was. Guess I'll go take a look just in case.
We gonna get that CG again?
Yes.
Yes!
The melody keeps going, even once I'm outside the same music classroom. Looks like she really hasn't noticed the time. Open the door and look inside. Oh. You ruined it. The music stops.
何か用？
Santosawa was sitting at the piano just like I thought. You know, it's almost time to leave school, right?
それがどうしたの？
I was just wondering if you needed to go home.
まだあるんでしょ？
Just a bit, yeah. I guess that means she wants to continue playing. Sorry for bothering you. Keep going. It's a good opportunity. Sit down in a nearby seat. To think about what I want to do about us, Osaka and Okinawa's clubs. Sawa's delicate fingers resume drifting across the keys. The room becomes a calm space filled with nothing other than the quiet melody. It really does sound nice. The tone is clear. It really is a beautiful melody. Don't really know how to describe it other than saying it's a pretty song. It almost feels like being enveloped by warm, comforting feathers. Man, this is nice. This just makes me kind of want to just passes out. Like head full on full contact with the tail, and he's on the ground.
He hits the piano and hits all the right notes before collapsing completely.
Ding! Huh? Where am I? Oh, right, I was listening to Narsawa playing then. Right, this is Narsawa. Narsawa's looking out the window with one hand on the windowsill. The cool summer night breeze flows in through the window, gently caressing her hair. A sweet smell tickles the tip of my nose. Oh, my bad, looks like I fell asleep. It's already way past when we need to go home.
そうね。
Why's she still here? You weren't waiting for me to wake up, were you?
さっきまでピアノ弾いてたのよ。
The piano's closed now and the keys are covered. So she really did wait.
そろそろ帰るわ。さようなら。
Wait, I'm going home too! Frantically grabbed my bag and chased after Narusawa. I think school gates were still open. Where do you live, Narusawa? You take the bus?
徒歩通学。
Ah, so you live close by.
ええ。
I'll walk you home then.
必要ないわ。
It's already pitch black out. You might live close by, but it's still not safe for a girl to walk home alone, right? Plus, Narusawa denied it, but I feel responsible for making away from me.
慣れてるもの。
Sure, but still. Narusawa starts swiftly walking away even as we're talking. Hey, Narusawa!
She just goes on a full-on sprint.
Just goes down to like starting position, just runs.
Yeah.
I walk next to her, looking at the bus stop out of the corner of my eye.
バス停通り過ぎたわよ。
Yeah, I know.
送る必要はないって言ったはずよ。
My house is this way anyway. Just feel like walking home today. I'm not lying. Distance aside, I really do live in this direction. So I won't walk you home. I'll just walk with you until part way. That's fine, right?
好きにすれば。
I'll do that then. Guess I should have figured Narusawa would start a conversation. I hope she would, since we had an actual conversation back when we had lunch together in the music room. No, the first step to making friends with someone is reaching out for them to them yourself. I wonder what the weather's gonna be like tomorrow. Okay. You
The
failed.
lowest branch.
天気予報だと晴れだそうよ。
Funny, huh? Who's hoping it's a nice day, eh?
そうね。
In the conversation. Everyone has the weather in common, but here's definite proof that it's not really the best conversation topic. Think of something that Narusawa would be more interested in. Have you told her about how I think she's good at piano? Some music related should work. You know how some people who do music have perfect pitch or whatever? Do you have that?
一応ね。
I'm jealous. What should I do if I want to pick something like that up?
さあ。私は自然と身についてたからわからないわ。
Oh, really? Another conversation topic, swiftly butchered and gutted. Well, that was a pretty good one too.
訓練すれば習得できるらしいけど、一般的に年齢が上がるほど不利だって言われてるわ。
Wait, did Narusawa do the conversation around? So when's a good age?
6、7歳。
Ah, way past that.
絶対音感なんて身につけても何の役にも立たないわよ。
Think so? I think it's at least cool to have. Though I guess that's rude to musicians.
ね
What is it? Turned to see that Narusawa stopped walking.
え、私こっちだけど。
Now we're at a fork in the road. Narusawa turns right here, but I'll need to go straight here if I want to go home.
日野くんそっちなの？
Yeah, I need to go straight here.
じゃあここで。さようなら。
Oh. So she starts walking to the right without waiting for a reply.
Oh no.
Okay,
Well, you probably obviously know which one I'm going for. Walk home all the way.
Good. I'll be entirely honest that the second option would just be you don't get the point towards Rika's route, so good boy. You don't have to stay out in the doghouse tonight.
They were setting that one up pretty much like a scarecrow.
Yeah, funny that I used the fucking dog terminology when Bud is the one with the dog profile picture.
Yeah.
You're a horrible person.
Why? Why am I a horrible person, bud? Share with the class.
You're calling a bottom a dog. You're horrible.
I said you have a dog profile picture!
Yeah, I know. I was instigating.
Fucking
Let's make it worse.
gaslight, man.
He was storing the pot.
Yeah.
I'd have never saw it. I'm gonna walk you all the way home to your place after all.
途中まで一緒に帰るだけじゃなかったの？
I was, but let's just say I'm walking you home from this point onward.
必要ないわ。もうすぐそこだし。
But you never know what you'll run into on the streets at night, right? You don't let your guard down just because you're close, or something else something might happen. I do remember that seeing like a fucking statistic that like 70% of accidents happen within like close proximity to your target, essentially.
Yeah, I'm guessing it might be kind of because like you know you're going to be there in like a moment or so your guard is completely down and you might not
Okay, I'm suddenly
think of the risks.
Yeah, like you start to let down your guard the closer you get, and like the closer you are to home, the more it's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be fine. Like some people are even like, hey, like I have to drive somewhere, but it's close to home, so I'm just not gonna fucking put on the seatbelt, and suddenly accident. Anyways, I'm suddenly very disgusted because I just looked over at a chat and Morgan has sent me this.
What in the world? I don't know if I even want context on this.
She's
If
saying
there's
I
any.
need to go touch myself up. He has to reapply makeup. She's idle.
Okay.
Sharkery. Sharkery.
It's bad.
Yay!
It's just the face makes it even worse.
The person makes it even worse. Fuck Sharkroom.
Sharkery.
Imagine bullying the retarded.
Wait, is that what she does?
Bethany. Yeah, she bullies Bethany, and Bethany is retarded. We've established this.
God, I remember
That is
like
messed
someone
up.
did like the left brain, right brain song from God, what's his name again? The Welcome to the Internet guy.
Bethany, my beloved. Oh, please.
Bo Burnham, that was it. Like someone made like a text, like a fucking video of the left brain, right brain song from Bo Burnham, where the rational brain is Sharkry, and then the fucking like emotional brain comes in, and it's just Vepley being an idiot.
どんな目に遭うの？
Like some guy might follow you to a house and figure out where you live.
それ、今のあなたじゃない。
It's as you say. Wait, am I letting myself get taken down here for? What am I letting myself get taken down here for? Okay, I know. Just go home then, and I'll follow about 10 meters behind you.
ストーカー？
I don't even care anymore. Sure, I'm a stalker. But there's still a chance that some might happen, right?
わかったわよ。好きにすれば？
She does have a very nice brooch on her hair.
I don't know how I never noticed that until you just said it.
Because the uniform has a lot of blues as well, so it just kind of like...
Yeah, I
meshes
guess it kind of,
well.
kind of not blends in, but sits perfectly.
It meshes well.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, then go on in. I'll wait until you walked for a bit, and then I'll follow.
普通に隣を歩いて。出なければ今すぐ帰って。
Sure, sorry.
Just kind of bullying her into making
apartment
to
building.
walk before.
So I might fall over backwards trying to look up at the highest floors. It really was close. It's just a few minutes away from the point where our paths would have branched. This area is apparently a high-class residential area. There were lots of big, impressive houses on the roadside.
最初からそう言ってるじゃない。
Either way, I'm glad I got to walk you home safely. We didn't run into any suspicious guys either.
不審な男ね。
I'm just a classmate of yours with a proper set of morals.
何も言ってないわ。
Yeah, I know.
上がっていく？
Seriously?
送ってくれたんだもの。お茶くらい出させて。
You sure?
送りようか。
So you were just messing with me?
からかってないわ。試したの。善良な一クラスメイトは、それほど親しくもない隣の席の女の子の家に上がろうなんて思わないわ。
Well, I won't deny that I got a little excited at the offer.
私からでも舞い上がるの？
Of course, you're a girl. Plus, I was real pretty. The waiter for me to not get excited.
そう。
Speaks quietly. Can't tell what she's thinking from her expression. Bet she does so it turns around. Later, Narusawa. See you tomorrow.
え、またね。
She starts walking towards the entrance of her apartment. She takes 2 steps away from me, and then stops.
ありがとう。今日は送ってくれて。
I freeze at her unexpected words. She seemed almost expressionless when she glanced back at me, but it was definitely her thanking me just now. Sure thing. See you tomorrow. Wave at her and continue to do so until she disappears through the doorway. She didn't look back at me after the first time, but I'm satisfied. I'm glad I decided to walk her all the way home. While I'm here, I should survey this area a bit on the way back. I might discover something new on this unfamiliar path home. Start walking home in high spirits. The man does occasionally have the energy of a small dog.
I was thinking he's gonna become a golden retriever.
Saturday, June 7th. We're going to the camping ground tomorrow. Well, the more the merrier, so I'm gonna try inviting Yukimura along too.
Oh no, here we go. Okay, never mind, it's a call.
He's not picking up. There's no answer. We're gonna have to try for a while. If the dial tone's ringing, then the phone shouldn't be out of juice again. Well, I guess I'll leave a message. Does Yukimura even check her messages? Might be a good idea to call her again later. We're all gonna hang out together tomorrow. You wanna come with? I'll call you again later. I hope this can be an opportunity for her to get to know Shinozaki and the others better. And me, of course. And me too, of course. Right, I should get ready to go shopping.
I was worried for a moment it was gonna be the text messages all over again.
Oh, those text messages are gonna come back, and they're gonna come back fucking swinging.
Oh no.
There's a text message thing here. Of course there will be a group chat.
Okay, I guess that's a fair point.
It's important to be prepared if you want to have a safe and fun camping experience. So I'm gonna go to the big marketplace grocery store instead of the nearby small shops. We're all supposed to bring some kind of food. I'm in charge of bringing drinks and curry-roo. I volunteered myself since I wasn't about to leave the heavy and cumbersome drinks to any of the girls. Just buy a bunch of the big bottles, a little water and long tea, of course, and there are a lot of different kinds of carbonated drinks. I can see people having a lot of different preferences. As I'll ask people over lime. I got a question for you guys. What is it? Shizaki responds immediately. I'm headed towards the supermarket on the first right now. Any requests for drinks tomorrow? Plum soda. I like plum soda too, but isn't that a seasonal thing? Comes in cans, but cans are bulky, so I don't know about those. Perhaps orange juice? I recommend the straight-produced variety. Straight-produced. It's a way of making orange juice not from concentrates, so one can fully enjoy an all-natural taste. That's kind of that they sell in bottles at gift shops, isn't it? I think bottles may also be difficult. It's gotta be ginger ale. Ginger ale, no contest. Ginger ale, ginger ale, ginger ale, ginger ale, ginger ale, ginger ale, ginger ale. You're scaring me! Why do you like ginger ale that much? If you want soft drinks, then cola is good. Might be nice to have a sports drink if we're gonna be active. Aquarius, Kari. Want something completely different. Maybe we should just let the person buying the drinks handle it. You sure? Okay. Got it, I'll handle it. God damn it! Oranges!
Why was it Cento again?
Might be an issue with the fan translation overall. Actually, hold on, I need to check something. Never mind. So I guess the gist of it is that people want soft drinks, fruit juice, and sports drinks. That's the exact variety. I'll just see what's cheap once I'm there. I resume walking. Oh, the song. I've heard it before. Where was it again? Right, I remember. It's a fragment of emotion. It was a theme song for Shinagi's Tanabata Festival. I heard it a lot back when I was a kid. Stop reveling in the nostalgia. Take a look at the CD shop to see. Narusawa Meguru. There's a poster with a photo of someone playing the piano and the name of her debut album. She seems different, but her facial features strongly resemble Narusawa. When I think about it, I remember hearing her sister also plays piano. Wait, what? Narusawa's little sister's a professional pianist? I'm so shocked to say it out loud. Take a close look at the small print outlining her profile on the poster. She's won many impressive awards. She's from Shirogagi City. Her mother is apparently a pianist known as Narusawa Sayaka. I heard from Shinozaki and Sega, but Narusawa's mother is a pianist. Doesn't say anything about Narusawa herself on here, but this has to be her sister. 3,000 yen. I've gone and bought it. Might be because I've been listening to Narusawa play piano lately. Well, it won't be a bad thing to immerse myself in some fine arts once in a while. I'll enjoy the CD once a month. I'll start heading towards my destination again. Flutter. Girl with long hair catches my eye as she walks past me. Sweet citrus scent tickles my nostrils. Now, that was Narusawa just now. Grab a bucket at the entrance as I follow after her.
Oh! 私服姿も可憐ね。清楚なお嬢様系はポイント高いわ。
She is inside your walls.
I was gonna say, where the fuck did she come from?
Yeah, they do. Wait, Segawa?
遅かったじゃない。待ちくたびれたわよ。
By the way, let's appreciate the casuals.
Yes, you don't get to see a lot of casuals at sometimes, so it's nice.
You get a nice variety of clothes in this game overall. I remember saying we should meet up.
あんたがライムで連絡してきたとき、私もスーパーに向かってたのよ。ちょうどいいから待っててあげようと思っ。というわけで、これお願いね。
Excuse me? The basket in my hand grows heavier from the huge number of potatoes she just threw in.
じゃがいも、私の担当分よ。
That's what I meant, what you put in my...
ほら行くわよ。
Segawa starts walking again. Couldn't you at least listen to me?
Once all those pictures.
迷わず特売品を選ぶ。でもよくわからないメーカーの輸入品には手を出さない。意外にも主婦っぽいわね。
Isn't that normal if you live alone? There's always walking ahead of us. Walking away is ahead of us. We're not observing her, but she stands out, so we can't help but notice what she does.
あ、カップチーズケーキ入れたわよ。あれ美味しいのよね。
Oh, so knows how we eat sweet stuff. Can't say I really expected that.
食材や日用雑貨を見る限り、どうやら本当に一人暮らしみたいね。
Of course she does. Her family lives overseas, right?
いやー、わかんないわよ。恋人と暮らしてるかもしれないじゃない。
I wouldn't want to find out that a classmate of mine lives with a lover in a place like this. Wouldn't know what to think of her when I see her next.
役立つ愛って燃えない？
I hope that came through on the mic, by the way.
Yes.
Good. Death. It is not. And also, hey Segawa. I don't know if my arm can take this much longer. We put some bottles in the basket when we got the food aisle. In case you're wondering, Segawa picked ginger ale for the soft drink and wouldn't take no for an answer, even though cola was 20 yen cheaper. And as a result, the basket has about 10 liters worth of bottles and a pile of potatoes in it. I feel like my right arm is about to tear off.
頑張んなさいよ、男の子。
If you really want to help, then at least hold half of the potatoes.
しょうがないわね。じゃあそろそろレジ行きましょうか。ちょうどリッカも会計に行くみたいだし。
Oh, wait a second, I need to get the curry roux first. Go up to the aisle with seasoning and dried goods and take a look at the options. How spicy do we want it? Look at our spicy sign, but I have to take account of the girls too, so maybe something milder.
違う辛さの2種類くらい買っておけばいいんじゃない？混ぜると美味しいらしいし、辛いの苦手なら甘口だけの鍋作ってもいいしね。
Good idea, let's do that.
Get like the most spiciest, death-defying one and like the most
Carolina
mildest.
Reaper.
Yeah.
Toss a box of mild and a box of medium hot curry roux into the basket and carry them to the register.
エコバッグ持参とは、ますます主婦ねリッカ。
She's just saving money, and why didn't you bring any Segawa? You knew about this, right? Didn't think I'd be charged for bags. Tried to be as cheap as possible and have a single completely full bag.
ジュースかお菓子くらいしか買わないから、エコバッグが必要になったことないのよ。
Let's see. Oh. Stepped through the automatic door to see Narasawa standing there.
何の用？
She might have thought we were following her because we were watching her non-stop, watching her shop. We didn't really need anything from you. Sorry, I was just curious.
気になった？普通に買い物してただけよ。
I know, but...
同級生の女の子が食料品買ってるって、男ならいろいろ想像しちゃうときめきシチュよね。
Fuck carry on about. Yeah, I mean, no, Sego. I'm seriously sorry.
もういいわ。別に怒ってないし。それで、日野くんと瀬川さんは一緒にお買い物？デートなら、私なんかに構わず、二人で楽しんだ方が賢明よ。
No. This one could go either way, I feel.
Let's put it like that. Do you want to validate Natsuki's nonsense?
Probably not. Let's go, you know what, I'm just gonna throw 2.
Really? Okay. Guess you could call this a date? Then. I guess you could call this a date? Reasons aside, it's just Joel's shopping.
そうね。私は日野を待ってたわけだし、そう言えなくもないわね。リッカも一緒にデートしてみる？遠慮しておくわ。あらら、振られちゃったみたいよ。
Pretty sure I wasn't the one who got rejected just now.
あなたたちが仲いいことは十分に理解できたわ。
I saw his signs looking bored. I should tell him what we're actually here for. We're gonna go camping tomorrow, so we're buying food.
キャンプ？
Yeah, I joined this committee called the Event Organization Committee, and my job is to help out clubs who can't participate in the Kanabata Festival because they don't have enough members.
でもみんな会ったばかりでお互いのこと知らないでしょ？そこでキャンプよ！ごめんなさい。私の頭が悪いのかしら。流れがよくわからなかったわ。
Don't worry, I had no idea what was going on when it first came up either. That's why it has to be camping if we want to be in friendships. That's something only Sagawa knows.
キャンプといえば、みんなで料理したり、焚き火したりして友情を深めるわけじゃない。友情、火力、料理、つまりキャンプなのよ。
a shonen manga.
あ、そうだリッカ、あんたも参加しなさい。そんで私に撮られなさい。あんたの強力なステルス機能のせいでダントツで写真が少ないんだから。卒業アルバムでしょ。写真なんてなくてもいいわ。あんたが良くても私は良くないの。思い出の中に抜けがあるなんて卒アル委員としての保険に関わるわ。しょうがないわね。はい。
There we go. Now we have a nice look of her casuals.
Very cute.
Nice. Notice how it really turns to face Segawa.
何それ。早く撮って。違う。あんた分かってない。写真ってのはただ単に撮ればいいってものじゃないの。切り取った空間の雰囲気、被写体の感情、醸し出す空気感、全てが一体となって一つの写真が出来上がるの。私はね、集合写真の右上に一人だけ写ってる欠席者を撮りたいわけじゃないの。そこんとこわかる？例えが理解不能ね。
I also kind of feel like I get it, but I don't.
リッカ、あんたやっぱ参加しなさい。私があんたのベストショットをバシバシ撮って写真の偉大さを教えてあげるわ。知りたくない。
Come on, Sega, you shouldn't try to force her like that. I know, so you sure you don't mind? You don't want to come with?
どうして？私は行事運営委員会とは関係ないし、部活にも所属してないわ。
Doesn't seem interested.
Oh no.
Okay,
Last time I wanted to just make like the stupidest choice, but this one's actually a bit worrying. Because trying to go by the character thing, it would be good not to be persistent, but at the same time...
There's the option of being too persistent, just gonna annoy her, or there's the option of, with someone as stubborn as her, you need to be a little more persistent.
Yeah, that's always the thing.
Which way will it go?
Let's go with one.
You picked correct. We decided to do this in the first place because we all don't know each other that well. The Canadian club stuff comes second. I was hoping it'd be great if we could be better friends since we sit next to each other and all. What do you think?
ごめんなさい。
Okay. You're always welcome to show up if you change your mind. And tell her where and when we're meeting up tomorrow.
気が向けばね。
It's good enough for me. Later then.
ね。さようなら。
She walks away and enters a nearby pharmacy.
行っちゃった。取ればいいのに。
I'm sure she has her reasons.
都合ね。ま、私たちは私たちで楽しみますか。
Yeah. Oh, do you mind if I try to invite another person?
いいわよ。飛び入り参加大歓迎。
Got it. I'll see if I can get in contact with her.
オッケー。任せたわよ。明日楽しみね。
That was surprising to have like two right after the other like that.
This game has like a surprising density of choices. That's so heavy, I need to take a break. A nice wind blows through the park during the evening, probably because we're in a coastal area. I'm just kinda walking around after finishing shopping, enjoying the cool air when I spot a familiar silhouette. Sadie Kimura. She's crouched down by some shrubs. What she's doing? Get a little closer. Couldn't see it earlier because it was hidden in Yukimura's shadow, but there's a little ball of brown fur at her feet.
にゃー、よしよし。人懐っこいいい子だね、君は。
Floor to 20 cats.
Yeah, I was trying to read what the fuck. I do like sometimes when they do English shirts like that, they just put like the most randomest shit on.
Pretty sure Cactus has like a collection of English shirt emojis. Like emotes.
Honestly, I would not be surprised.
Like for example, Hinata does, for example, as part of that. Like Hinata's shirt, there's also fucking Myoko's shirt from
Yeah. Oh man, there was What was that one?
Sadly, he has those in his own server, so I do not have access to it. She's petting a cat and cooing at it, apparently oblivious to my presence.
どうかな、気持ちいいかにゃ。お腹空いてるならお菓子あるから食べさせてあげるよ。
I think I'll just keep watching for a bit. Probably don't get to see this side of Yukimura that often.
君、家族はいるの？そもそも男の子？それとも女の子？そっかそっか、男の子なんだね。早くお嫁さん見つかるといいね。
He's having an actual conversation. I understand cat language.
かわいいなあ。君、尻尾もピンと伸びててかっこいいよね。照れてるのかな。おひげとお鼻がピクピクしてるよ。丸っこい子もかわいいけど、シュッとした細い子もいいよね。君は虎模様も綺麗だから素敵だよ。にゃーにゃーにゃ
Wow, Yukimura. So just having a normal conversation with a cat?
ほらほら、ここ気持ちいいでしょ。にゃーにゃーにゃーにゃーにゃーにゃー。足だけ真っ白で靴下みたい。かわいいね。
What a strange sight. Yukimura and a cat before me, bathed in the light of the setting sun. Has this warm, nostalgic feel to it.
Huh?
Oh. I accidentally make a sound when I step forward without thinking. Comfortable mood shatters when a cat and Yukimura notice me.
もしかして見てた？
My bad.
覗きはちょっと趣味悪いんじゃない？
You're in
I didn't mean
public.
to. It was just hard to call out to you because I feel like you don't act that way that much.
ま、別にいいけどね。誰になんて言われようと気にしないし。
Alright, now we can read the whole thing. The second floor to 20 cats. Read this fine print. I can read a 5 here. Does that say fuck?
It does, I'm gonna lose it.
Sorry about that just now. Looks like the cat ran away too. I'm so sorry.
ちょっと、そんなに真剣に謝らないでよ。困っちゃうでしょ。気にしてないからもういいよ。それより、君はこんなところで何してるの？
I'm on the way home from shopping. Oh, right, I called you this morning and left a message. Did you listen to it?
聞いてないよ。やり方よくわかんないから。
So do you know anything about tomorrow then? So you don't know anything about tomorrow then, right? It's a good thing I ran into you here then.
明日のこと？何の話？
We're all gonna go camping tomorrow. I was wondering if you wanted to come with.
なんで？
Free food. Why? Will it be more fun with more people? I don't really understand why you even asked. I really need a reason to invite someone to hang out. You make some new friends too, that one's great, so you don't need to worry about anything.
気が乗らないな。そういうのやったことないし。私は一人でフラフラしてる方が性に合ってるし。
We're all gonna make curry together. Don't knock till you try it.
それは楽しそうかもね。
Don't sound sincere about that at all.
そう？君がそう感じたならそういうことなんじゃない？
So like you have something to do tomorrow, right?
特に予定はないよ。何してるかは下の私に聞いてみないとわかんないね。
Come with us then. Think of us such developing walk-ins too.
飛び入りって言われてもな。私が言っても何の役にも立たないから遠慮しとく。それじゃあね。
Hey, Yukimura! She's gone. She's kind of unapproachable about it in a different way than Narasawa. Been waiting for you tomorrow. Let me know, alright? And Yukimura never contacted me. I haven't gotten any mail or calls since then. What should I do? Should I try it one more time? Should we try it one more time, Callum?
Dang it, why do they must do this?
Yeah,
Because I
at least
wanted...
I'm not. At least I'm not the one being tortured.
Yeah, true. Because I want to try to hit all the right answers except for that one. I knew I was going to be wrong on that, but I guess. Well, because she's kind of a stubborn character too, but at the same time, you know what? One.
Okay, call her one more time. Let's try calling her just one more time. Oh, she picks up this time.
もしも
Oh, you picked up. Why were you asleep?
まあね何かよ
Did you think about whether you'd come to camp with us tomorrow?
遠慮するって言ったでしょ
The goal is to become better friends. You should come have fun with us. It won't just be making curry. Hey, Yukamura. Damn, she's asleep. She'd remember if I kept talking like this anyway, so... Good night, I'll call you again tomorrow morning. Try inviting her one last time tomorrow morning. If she still says no, then there's nothing more I can do. Who decides to come? Do not come. Do not come. I'm gonna come. I don't even know what the context of that scene was.
Never do I.
Open the
I
window
don't-
and lie spread eagle on my bed.
he,
What did you say, bud?
I don't even think he himself knew the context.
Yeah, probably. I have to look that up later. Oh. It's still not exactly summer. The wind's cold. Guess it's going to get warmer too soon enough. Once that happens, it'll be time for fans and air conditioning. Stars sure are pretty. See each and every one way clearer than back in Kanagawa. And also just see way more of them in general. Understand why Osaka's so obsessed with them. Never really thought about it back when I was a kid, but the stars really are beautiful in the city. Maybe we should ask Osaka for some constellations to be on the lookout for over Lime. Well, hello?
Oh god, this is the fourth one in like what, 20 minutes?
Yeah, you'd be happy that you had to pick the choices for a game with not a lot of choices, but
you know what? Send her a message.
it's about sending a message. Like, let's send her a message next morning. Osaka's fucking telescope is just in, like, hanging from a noose in a tree. Like, it's not broken or anything. It's just hanging.
It's just
in a tree.
hanging. And then just like the picture of the Joker sitting in the chair. It's just like strapped, is like taped onto it.
Let's see. Looking at stars right now. Are there any constellations that are easy to spot? What if she'll respond? The spring constellation is still visible at this time of year. Oh, there's a reply. Spring. Can't say I really know of any spring constellations off the top of my head. As I'll ask her, I should go about looking for them. Start to type, but then the Big Dipper is in the eastern sky. If you follow where it's handled with points, you can see two first magnitude stars next to each other. She continues on before I could even ask. But now I know the Big Dipper. First is Arcturus, which is in Bertus, the herdsman constellation. The second is Spica, which is in Virgo. If you look at these two, you can see another bright star to the right. That one's Nebula, second magnitude star in Leo. Arcturus, Spica, and Nebula make up a formation called the Spring Triangle. More and more messages fly in without so much as a pause to let me respond. Looks like Osaka's habit of becoming talkative when it comes to stars is just as apparent over Lime. Arcturus and Spica are also called the married stars because of their orange and blue-white color respectively. It's a bit hard to see, but you can see a second magnitude star in Canis Venatiki near the end of the Big Dipper's handle. If you connect the star from the spring triangle, it forms the Great Diamond. Look up the stars while keeping track of the incoming messages. You can actually see the especially bright stars that she's talking about amongst the countless others. No messages. Looks like she's done. But only respond. You're amazing, Osaka. You don't just know about stars, you're good at teaching others about them too. I'm happy you understood. It was really easy to understand. Just a second. Let's see. Let me switch let me switch out of the line map for a second. Then turn on the camera. If it'll come out okay. It's kind of hard to get a focus right when you take photos of the night sky. It's a little blurry, but I'm sure Oscar will get it. Let's see now, switch back to line, paste in the photo I just took. It's this, right? Good. I'll also reply with a stamp. It's on screen!
It's barely, but it's still there.
Teach me more about the stars sometime. No problem. It's a promise. That just gets back to the usual sucker now that we're not talking about stars. Can't help but smile when I see the disparity in our conversation. Let's do it under a real starry sky together next time. Oranges. Flip my phone screen off after seeing Osaka's reply stamp. She really loves the stars. She's good at teaching others about them too. Hope we can find something that makes use of those far as Osaka's skill set for not about the festival. Catch sight of the CD of that CD. What I'm thinking is the one I bought earlier today. Narasawa Meguru's classical music album. Talking is hard. Did you know that? How about enjoy a bit of culture or some fine arts appreciation? Place the CD in my stereo set. Where's the stereo set, Mansley?
Yeah.
Mansley.
Is it in the computer? He's gonna plug
might
it
be
in.
this here, but then this one also looks like a fucking DVD player.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, that's a VHS or a DVD player down there. He ends up buying the wrong CD and it ends up being a Screamo.
That'd be funny. Now, so Rika's debut album begins playing. Chopin, Liszt, Rachmaninov. You and I know their names at least. I'm not familiar enough to know pieces by their titles, but some of them sound familiar. The last track of disc 2, the bonus track is a fragment of emotion. Yeah, I should have been a little more insistent in having her come. Thinking back to when I talked to Narasawa today, in the week that I've been at that school, Sega was pretty much the only person other than me that I've seen to talk to her. Never seen Narasawa try to talk to anyone either. Sega told me to keep on trying to strike up a conversation with her. But even if she didn't, I just don't want to be friends with her since we got to know each other and all. Roll over in my bed. The melodies from the CD seem different somehow from Narasawa's piano, but also similar, I think. I should have asked whether Narasawa Meguru is Narasawa's sister or not. Oh well, there'll be lots more opportunities to ask her. As she emits a pleasant music, I slowly fall asleep. Sunday, June 8th.
来た来たやっほーマリカーおはよう瀬川さんマリカさんおはようございますおはよう
And we get to see casual Sora now.
I actually really like all the outfits. They really do well with them.
Yeah.
Wish they would have gave, oh man, I don't know why I'm drawing a blank on her name right now, but, like, because that's the same outfit she wore at the aquarium.
Well, yeah, because she was in her casuals at the aquarium.
I guess so, but
Talking about
now
Misa.
my brain Now my brain only associates it with the aquarium bow. like it's a uniform.
I mean, to be fair, she looks like a sailor.
Yeah, she does. Like even her
which is
bonnet or whatever
yeah,
has
which
an
is
anchor on it.
She is the ocean woman.
And that damn seashell
Ocean
choker.
woman, take it by the hand, leave it to the land. Good morning. Wait, hold on.
あれ
That was wrong
昨日
line.
は
I thought it was
一
me.
緒のバスで来たんじゃないの？え、あれどこ行っちゃったんだろう。あそこにいる。なんだかフラフラしてますね。
Heavy! 10 liters worth of food and water is way too heavy. Got the juice I bought yesterday and water for making curry. The backpack and the bag in my hands are stuffed full of camping supplies. Mars, we're at the limit.
何やってるのよ。キャンプ行く前に疲れ切ってどうするの？足元がふらついていますが、大丈夫ですか？
Morning! Okay!
汗、すごい。
Hey, look, looks like everyone's here.
私たちが最後だったみたいだよ。
I see.
じゃあ早速バスに乗ってキャンプ場に移動しましょ
Wait, there's something I need to check first.
う。何よ。人数なら全員揃ってるけど。
I'm not talking about people, we need to check what we're bringing. We're gonna check to see if we've forgotten something. We can still go out and get some at a store if we realize we forgot to pack something.
なるほどなるほど。それはいいアイデアです。
Everyone could check to make sure that they've brought everything they were in charge of. That'd be great. We'll all open our bags and look through them.
私は大丈夫よ。私もちゃんと持ってきました。問題ない。
私も頼まれたものは全部持ってきたよ。
Huh? The curry wasn't here. Oh, that's weird. I bought it yesterday.
どうしたの？何か忘れ物？
Can't find the curry roux.
ちょっと待ちなさいよ。ルーを入れないカレーなんて単なる野菜と肉の煮込みじゃない。
No, I've got the mild roux. I can't find the medium hot one.
家に置いてきちゃったんじゃないかな。
Should have been in the same grocery bag, though. I never took it out of the bag, so it should be at home.
でも甘口のルーはあるのですよね。それでしたらカレーとしては成り立つと思います。私甘いだけのカレーはちょっとな。甘いのは嫌いじゃない。
Well, either way, I'll go buy it at that convenience store. Pretty sure a convenience store should stock it. Be an unexpected cost, but I'll just suck it up. But there's someone.
あ、リッカじゃない。やっぱり来てくれたんだ。別に来たくて来たわけじゃないわ。
どうして鳴沢さんが？
We just happened to run into her while we were shopping yesterday, so we invited her to come along.
断ったけど。
He's holding a small white plastic bag. Yeah, but he still showed up, and he even brought extra ingredients. You're totally raring to go.
何言ってるのよ。これはあなたのでしょ。
What? Mine? Look inside the bag that's been thrust into my hands. Oh. A medium hot roux! Is this the one I bought?
あなたが落としたのよ。連絡したかったけど、アドレスも知らなかったし、今日ここで待ち合わせって言ってたから、直接持ってきたの。
Oh, really? Oh, that's great, thanks.
別に。それじゃ、確かに渡したから。
Wait a second. You're not just gonna go home now, are you?
落とし物は返したんだし、もう用事はないもの。
Of course you do. You gotta go camping!
そうよ。待ち合わせ場所に時間通りに来ておいて、今さら何言ってるのよ。だからそれは、落とし物を届け。バス来ちゃってるよ。本当です。あのバスに乗らないと1時間待たなければいけません。
Kidnap.
とりあえず乗らないと。みんな急いで。停留所までダッシュよ。
Just pick her up like one of the bags and just...
Come on, Narsaw, hurry!
We really just can't.
到着。
honestly, if we go for like 3 hours, we could possibly already end up on one of the routes.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because
Like, you mean 3 hours from now, or?
Because I'll spoil it right now. The camping trip, like after the camping trip, is the start of the route. The camping trip is the last event in the common route.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
いい場所だね。自然に囲まれていてとっても素敵な場所ですね。星がよく見えそう。本当に来ちゃった。あれ？一人遅れてるわね。何をまた？
The water's too heavy. It's 10 liters. That's 10 kilos. I'm carrying all of that on my own. It's hard enough just loading everything from the bus.
ねえ、なんで水なんて持ってきたの？
What do you mean, why? You need water when you go camping.
でも、あそこにあるの水道じゃない？
She points to the shed with a big roof. You see a water faucet inside. Oh, are you kidding me? Looks like there's even something like a bathroom next to that. What's the point of all my hard work then? Now that I think about it, I feel like I had that here when I was a kid too. I should have done more research.
下調べもせずによく人を誘えたわね。
Still, I'm sure we'll all deepen our friendship by having fun eating together. What's more, we'll be here at a wide open campground. Today's looking like it's gonna be fun. Now then, how about we get started making curry?
持ってきた水が無駄になった精神的ダメージを勢いでごまかしたわね。
Whatever! Let's start! We'll start unpacking our ingredients. We have everything we need to make curry.
あれ？何か足りなくないかな？
人参、じゃがいも、玉ねぎ。リクがルーも届けてくれたし、これで全部じゃない？お米は？
Oh. That's curry. But we don't have rice. It's just sauce at this point. Ah, crap. What a horrible mistake we've made. What should we do? We're filling with just the curry sauce.
そうですね。パンがあればどうにかできるかもしれませんけど、これ食べられない？諦めるのはまだ早いわ。私、今から来れそうな人に連絡してみる。
私も聞いてみるね。そっか。いいの。急にごめんね。
私の方もダメね。部活の試合があるみたい。
Looks like Shizaki and Sega weren't able to find someone to bring rice. I guess it'd be hard to find someone who just happens to be free and would be open to suddenly coming here. Worst case scenario, I guess I could go back and buy some.
そういえばさ、日野も誰か誘おうとしてなかった？どうなったの？
Yeah, I was thinking of you asking Yukimura. I tried calling her this morning, but she didn't pick up.
声はかけてあるんだよね。もう一回誘ってみたら？
カレー食べたい。
You need to
そ
call
う
her.
ですね。
She needs to bring the rice.
せっかくここまで準備もしたんですから。
We cannot let Small be sad. She's already small. She cannot handle anymore.
Make the call to summon the rice.
私はどっちでもいいけど、せっかくなら食べたいわ。とりあえず連絡してみたら？私たちもまだ他の当てを探してみるから。
Got it, I'll try asking her, but don't expect too much, alright? Assuming she decides to show up.
いいと思うよ。お米持ってきてもらうためだけに呼ぶんじゃないもんね。
I'll call her then. Wonder if she'll pick up.
はい、もしもし。
Oh, Yukimura, did you give any thought to what I was talking about yesterday?
まあ一応。
You wanna come now? You don't have to if you have other plans though.
礼はないけどさ。もう始めてるんでしょ？ だったら私は別に行かなくてもいいんじゃないの？
We should hang out if we don't have plans.
あんまり気が乗らないな。
Yukimura still doesn't seem like she's into it. Wish I had something to try and get her to come. I'll tell her about the rice problem. I'll switch back to please come out into the. I'll switch tack to a please come help us strategy. Truth is, we've got a bit of an issue.
問題？
We're going to make curry right now, but we forgot to bring rice.
それで私に参加するついでにお米を持ってきてほしいってこと？
Yeah, in a nutshell, yeah. I think it'd be awesome if we got you and rice in a single package.
ずいぶん虫のいい話じゃない？
I know I am, but I'm just trying to think of an excuse to get you to come at this point. Oh, if it's the rice is heavy, I can come pick you up. I was already considering going back in the worst case scenario anyway, so don't want to come.
効率悪いでしょそんなの。いいよわかった。助けてあげる。
Seriously? Thanks, you're a lifesaver,
君
Yukimura.
が私の出す条件を飲んでくれたらお米持って行ってあげるよ。さあ、どうする？
Condition? Wonder what it could be. I have no idea what it even could be. What could Yukimura want from me? I don't really imagine anything. Got a bad feeling about this. What kind of condition?
私のところに来る部活の勧誘をどうにかしてくれない？いい加減断るのが面倒だし、ゆっくりお昼寝もできないからさ。
Club's trying to recruit you? I get what you want, guys. What can I
そ
do?
れを君が考えるんだよ。どうにかできるって言うならお米持ってってあげる。
Ah, I'll just have to do it. I'll have all the time to think of ways to solve that problem later. Fine, I'll do something about it, so
オッ
please.
ケー。今から準備していくからちょっと待っててね。あ、お迎えはいらないから。
You can't seriously expect me to say okay to that. Let me know once you're over here, I'll come get you.
それじゃあ後でね。
So, Yukimura says she'll bring rice.
本当？でかした日の偉い。
カレー早く食べたい。
とっても楽しみですね。準備できるところまでは私たちで進めておきましょうか。
Maybe we could wait until Yukimura gets here. It'll be more fun if we'll do it all together.
そうだよね。雪村さんにも楽しんでもらいたいもんね。
I was pretty worried for a bit, but I'm glad Yukimura was there for us. All that's left is to wait for her. The girls each start killing time through conversation. It's a bit tough being the only guy in a situation like this. Kinda hard to join conversations. Look around to see Narasawa standing alone, a bit apart from the others. When I think about it, Narasawa's the only one I don't have contact details for. Wonder if she'll tell me if I ask. Narasawa, I can't ask you something. Got a cell phone, right?
持ってるわね。
So, could you tell me your mail address? Huh? What are you looking so suspicious for?
何に使うつもり？
Obviously, I'd use it to contact you.
私は特にあなたと連絡することはないんだけど。
You hate me, don't you?
別に事実を言ったまでよ。
Look, she doesn't hate me. For some reason, she said just now it really hurt. It'll be more convenient to have my contact details in case something like today happens again, right?
そうやって巧みにアドレスを聞き出し、夜な夜ないかがわしいメールや電話をするわけね。
Sego had gotten behind me without me noticing. She's smirking. Hey, don't butt in.
気持ち悪い。
Please don't say that like you're spitting on me. I'm pretty serious here, Sego. Be
ら
pretty
しいわ
serious.
よ、リッカ。本気でリッカのアドレスが知りたいんですって。
No, I didn't mean it that way.
じゃあどういう意味よ。
We don't have any ulterior motives, then I guess it is just I want exactly that. Nah, but it has to be exact. But that has to be exactly what Sego wants me to say. I don't want to deny it either. You're lying. Yeah, I really want to know.
わお、過激な告白ね。返事は？ごめんなさい。
I got rejected without even actually confessing.
まあな、女の子は他にもいるんだから落ち込まない。ほら、今日だって可愛い子がよりどりみどりよ。
Actually, pretty nice, Sego. He's patted me comfortingly on the back. I feel like I might be about to cry. Though I do feel like this has only happened because of Sego.
このままだと日野があまりにも惨めすぎるわよ。リッカ、お情けでアドレスくらい教えてあげたら？ ついでに私にも。
He's such a little.
わかったわ。
She is la criatura. Jacob pulls out a smartphone and starts tapping at it. Fills it out. A profile is displayed on the screen.
ほほう、なかなか可愛いアドレスね。てっきり番号そのままかと思ったわ。
No one does that these days. You only get spam and it's not good for security.
映さないのならしまうわよ。
Ah, wait, I'll type it in right away. Just 1 second. Let's see. Take when I copy our mail address off of the screen. Done registering. My turn next. It's in my own phone profile mail address I just registered. Put me down on your phone, okay?
時間があればね。
Won't even take a minute. Are you that against registering my contact info? Seems like that was sending her own details. Wanting to exchange addresses with the others still. Might as well, since we all came here camping together.
半ば無理やり連れてこられたって記憶してるわ。
That doesn't matter, does it? Live in the present.
そうね。来てしまったものはしょうがないわ。何かした方が有意義だもの。あなたの理論も瀬川さんに負けず劣らず強引だけど。
I resent such words. That's right, having fun with the others has to be a better use of your time. Hey, everyone, come over here for a bit. Yell out when the others over from their conversations. It's time to start the great mail address exchange. Okay, it is everyone. You'll exchange addresses. I've already got Narasawa's address registered on my phone, of course. It's kind of nice. It's kind of camaraderie. I'll contact you online later.
LINE？ メールじゃダメなの？
Mail's fine, but I've got a group chat, so I was thinking you could be in that group too.
でも使ったことないわ。
Really? I've actually only just started using it myself. I can teach you. Start showing her how to install the app. The download and installation finishes. Really that complex? It's pretty much the same as mail with the registered contacts.
だいたいわかったわ。メッセージを書くことがあるかわからないけど。
Yeah, you don't have to be the one to start conversations, but you could at least reply.
疲れた。もうダメ。
You see a staggering figure off in the distance. She looks like she's being crushed under a backpack.
大変です。すぐに助けましょう。
You alright? I told you to let me know when you got here! Sprint over to the Yukimura, who looks like he's about to keel over. Thanks, Audrey. Good morning. You've really helped us out.
本当に疲れたよ。お水が美味しいね。
We've got rice. I think it's about time we finally start cooking. So there's something we need to decide on first.
役割分担だね。
私火を起こす人やりたい。
She excitedly raises her hand. For sure. I was thinking of making a fire since it's dangerous.
任せなさいって。私が本気出せば余裕よ余裕。
If you want to do that badly, then you can be in charge of the fire, Sego.
はいはい、お米を炊きたい。私が持ってきたんだし、いいよね。
Yukimura handles the rice then. For the other stuff, end up with Osaka cutting the vegetables and Shizaka cooking the meat. Narasawa seasons the curry, and Okihara gets water and acts as an all-round helper. I think that's all of the roles. Wait.
一人だけ担当が決まってないね。
Completely forgot about myself. Is there anything I can do?
あなたがさっき自分で一通りの担当が決まったって言ってたじゃない。
I know I did, but sucks being the only one without something to do.
では、皆さんのお手伝いをするということでどうでしょう。それでいいんじゃない？誰か人手が足りなさそうなとこ手伝うって感じで。助っ人。
She points her thumb up at me.
じゃ、調理スタート！
Wait! They all go to their respective spots, leaving me all alone in the blink of an eye. I feel like the girls have gotten a lot closer in a short amount of time. Can't let myself just sit here either. Need to support everyone with everything I've got. Now then, who should I help, Kellum?
Oh no, I knew it was coming.
Oh,
Knew
hold
this
on, I
was
do
gonna
need,
come.
Go ahead and take a few screenshots here, Cactus, if you want to ever use these. Oh, hold on, I need to get rid of my webcam for that one. Boop. 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 There you go.
It was all very cute too.
Yes. They are very...
Very nice.
Quite frankly, I would be down to just make all of them fucking emotes in the server.
The only question I have, and I don't know if you want to spoil this or not, but I'm gonna just assume it isn't, but the choice I make here, would that be the route we would be possibly going into? Or do we go through all of them?
It is a very, very important choice towards which route you end up on.
Okay. This one could be difficult because I'm not sure if we're doing all the routes, so if we're just gonna do...
We're doing all of them.
Okay.
We're doing all of them.
Okay. Well, which one would you prefer to do first? Because I can always go for
You
that
are the
person's
one
option first.
doing this blind. It is up to you. I have one I would prefer, but I will entirely fucking follow your judgment here.
Okay. Well, from the talk we had last time, the weakest one is Okihara in the routes department. So I feel like if we go for the weakest, well, not the weakest, but
Yeah, I personally always go like the weakest in the middle because like you gotta get like the stuff you want out of the way, but I also don't want the weakest to be last. So you kind of put it in the middle so it's sandwiched by things you want to sing, you know. That's how I personally always do.
Fair. So you know what? Let's go with Narusawa then.
All right. Funnily enough, she is the one I did as my second route.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my original route order was fucking Marika, then Rika, then I think it was Natsuki, Toka, Misa, and finally Sora. I think that was my original route order. Yeah, anyways, Narsawari is, look at how fucking cute she is. Pinch her cheeks. Anything I can help with, Narasawa? I'll call out to Narasawa. She prepares the pot. I wish I could stream this so you all would also be able to see, like, my camera. I mean, technically I probably could by just streaming the OBS window, but then you wouldn't have audio, so...
I was gonna say, and there could be, like, a recording issue where, who knows, you might have double audio.
Yeah, like, essentially after I read the line, I just looked into the camera and smiled because funny, haha, pot. Drug jokes. Pretty blunt, I've got nothing to do while the others are all working. Feel weird not doing anything. So what do you nothing I can help with?
それなら、大坂さんが切ってる野菜を回収してきてくれる?
Sure thing, leave it to me. Got him.
ありがとう。そこに置いておいて。
She puts a bit of oil in the thick bottom pot and starts heating it up. She's using the fire that Segala started. Segala looked pretty exhausted when I passed her on the way here. It's taken a lot of work. But she had a huge grin on, like she had accomplished something incredible. Anything else I can help with? I'll do anything.
特に必要ないわ。他の子を手伝ってあげたら?
I thought that too, but no one has any work for me to do. I tried asking about each of their situations while I was going around grabbing stuff, and everyone just said, you should go help the others.
たらい回しね。
starting to feel like no one needs me.
それで私に泣きついてきたのね。
It's embarrassing, but that's how it is, yes. Please let me help with something.
この作業は一人でやる方が慣れてるんだけど。
I'll go play in the river. Please tell me once you're all finished.
カレー作ったことある？
I've helped my parents before. I can't honestly say I'd be confident doing it all by myself.
じゃあ私が作ってるところ見る？一人暮らししてるんでしょ？カレーくらい作れるようになった方がいいわ。作り方はルーのパッケージの裏に載ってるけど、実際に見た方が覚えられると思う。
Like, listening to the soundtrack really just makes me think, like, how often do you hear an accordion in VN music?
Yeah.
Like, outside
Yeah,
of, like,
it's quite
a
rare.
funny, haha Italian setting.
Mm-hmm.
I think my grandpa used to play accordion. Oh, yes, please, I won't get in your way. Stand in a spot where I won't cause Notosawa any trouble so I can watch her work. Starts tossing in the vegetables that I've brought into the pot. Suddenly stops partway through. What's wrong?
これ星？
Looks like it. Potatoes are cut into stars. There are crescent-shaped carrots too. Looks like I was the one in charge of cutting the vegetables. It's easy enough to imagine her happily cutting them into astronomy-related shapes.
煮込めば溶けて形が崩れるわよ。
A bit bad about that. Oh, I read something about how photo shoots are done for great packaging before. Remember something about cooking them separately for those.
そうね。別に茹でれば。
I'll get into the pot then. Star potatoes bounce happily inside the pot. Notosawa adds the meat that Shinzaku was in charge of to the pot that she had been grilling the vegetables in. She adds in an amber-colored paste. What's that?
飴色に炒めた玉ねぎよ。さっき作っておいたの。
Oh, are those like a secret ingredient or something?
まあね。入れるとカレーに自然な甘みが出るの。コクを出すためにソースやインスタントコーヒーの粉を加えたりもするわ。
Worcestershire sauce. She mixes it a bit and adds water. It was great for learning. You do know a lot.
そんなことないわ。必要に迫られて作ってたら勝手に覚えただけよ。
Like just end up relying on instant or pre-made food.
しばらくすれば習慣化してくるわ。逆に作らないと違和感があるの。
Say it like it's easy, but I think I'd have trouble getting used to it. Guess that means she lived alone for just that long. Honest to God, I really want to like actually like cook more as well, but I'm lazy, so.
For me, for myself, I gotta relearn how to do it.
I tend to like overseason stuff. Like I tend to like go way too hard on the seasoning. Like I'll eat something and it'll be tasty for me, but like my mother will try it and it's like it tastes good, but Jesus Christ, use less salt. Like recently, I just like fucking some rice and like with a bunch of like meat in there, and decided, you know what? My mother's complaining that much about the saltiness. I'm gonna fucking like put it back in the pan and put some cream cheese into it to try and combat the saltiness a little. She neatly removes the lye with a handle. Now that I think about it, I've never really sat down and watched a girl cook before. It's kind of nice. Just really girly, kind of homey. I'm watching Notosawa for a while, specifically her back. Come to my senses once the pot starts making bubbling sounds. I mean, I guess that involves popping. Popped any babies lately, lads?
Damn it.
Yu-Gi-Oh jokes. One joke. Hold on, let me You know what? Just because I said that, let me go grab, like, get like the fucking, like one of the recent Farfa thumbnails, because it really is just one joke. Where is it? Look at that far down. Farfa highlights. There we go. Fucking actual Farfa video here.
Oh, what in the world?
Context, those two monsters are soul-eating Oviraptor and Baby Cerosaurus. Baby Cerosaurus does things when it is destroyed, and soul-eating Oviraptor destroys it. So very frequently the joke is like, ah yes, explode the baby. Come on.
Just make me think of, don't kick the baby, kick the baby!
Essentially. This is another example of the meme. This one's one. This is one.
Okay, these are pretty damn good, actually.
This is another one. This is another good one. I'm trying to look for one specific one. I'm fucking find it right now, though. Hold on. Miscellaneous sources. By the way, yes, there's a Yu-Gi-Oh card called Miscellaneous Source, and it's like a fucking wild mishmash of different skeletons, just that, like dinosaur skeletons, just fused together. But I really just can't fucking find the thing right now. Oh, I did find this one now.
God, I always love that format.
God, why is it so hard? I have to look for that one. We'll find it here. Okay, never mind. Can't fucking find it. removes the lid from the pot.
こうしないとルーを入れた時にダマになるからよ。
What?
あなたが知りたそうにこちらを見てたから。違った？
No, I was exactly why. Yeah, it's good to know, thanks. It's just a surprise since I've always never been the one to start talking on her own before. You can view that as her being a little more comfortable around me. Places the roux in the ladle and carefully dissolves it into the water while stirring with a pair of long chopsticks. The smell of curry wafts over to me. Places the lid back over the pot and lets it simmer. And I'm sorry, you sure there's nothing I can help with?
それじゃあ味見してくれる？
She scoops up some curry in the ladle, puts it in a paper bowl, and hands it to me.
どう？
Let's see, I think it might be a bit. I might like it a bit stronger.
そう。
Standing here, mouth agape, because Narcel put her lips on the same paper bowl that I did. Oh my god! Shut the fuck up. Is this an indirect kiss? No, wait, I can't let myself get shaken up over this. Just look, Narcel doesn't seem to mind at all.
これくらい？
She hands the paper bowl again. She hands me the paper bowl again after making some adjustments. It's the same one as last time. Of course, the waste to use a new one every time. The issue is what I see before me. The imprint of a pair of lips clearly smaller than my own. She's holding it so the part where she put her lips is facing out toward me. If I place it like this, definitely end up putting my lips on the same spot. Is it really okay for me to do that? Never thought it isn't okay, but still.
どうしたの？冷めると美味しくなくなるわよ。
Right.
Oh no. Just taste it like this.
Okay. A bit weird to be all nervous and purposeful. I rotate the bowl when Narcel was looking. It'd be absolutely bizarre, or at least that's what I tell myself. From her lips close, my back feels strangely sweaty. I see Narcel's kiss mark right there, coming close, an indirect kiss.
どう？
Well, yeah, I think that's great. I have no idea what it tasted like. Just too nervous.
日野くんってこういう味が好きなの？
Yeah, it's because it tastes like family's curry. It might just be that I'm used to it. But I guess we shouldn't carry to just my tastes.
味見する人の特権ってことで。
Fair enough. I'm in higher spirits from hearing how her voice sounds more casual than
普
usual.
段こうやって誰かに味見してもらうことがないから新鮮だわ。
I'll take that for you anytime you want me to.
今度こそ私の家に上がり込もうとしてる？
Where'd that come from?
だって味見したいって。
Conversations like this are a game of catch. There's momentum and stuff.
本心じゃないってこと？
Nah, of course I did, but I wasn't thinking of forcing myself into your house or anything.
なのに味見はしたいのね。
We're back to square one!
あなたが納得しづらいことばかり言うからよ。でも機会があればお願いするわ。
Wish you could have just set that one from the start. Honestly, now. Try to clean up, so I can at least help with that. Narazawa apparently really practices cooking. She cleans up as she cooks. It's over before I know it. There's almost nothing for me to do. I'm cleaning up Narazawa. Oh, this is amazing. There's another dish that appeared while I was cleaning. It's a salad full of vegetables now.
付け合わせよ。
That sounds great. Living alone means that it's even harder for me to eat vegetables. I've never been able to bring all these vegetables now.
足りないものはあそこで買ってきたの。農産物直売所があったわ。
She points to a building with lots of baskets lined up in front. There are banners like locally grown and stuff written on them. She felt conscious of the fact that she was the only one who didn't bring anything. She doesn't need to worry about that. We pretty much forced her to come with us anyway. Though it'd be tactless of me to say that now. She'll just express my gratitude instead. Thanks, that looks right. Looks
ド
great.
レッシングもあり合わせの調味料や野菜を使って作っておいたわ。こっちはお醤油ベースの和風ドレッシングと、これはサウザンアイランド風のドレッシングよ。
That's a lot of islands, okay.
さすがに材料が全て揃ってるわけじゃないから風味のものしかできなかったけど、味は近いと思うわ。どうしたの？ドレッシング嫌いな味？
Nah, it's just... Nah, it's nothing. I think they both sound great. Looking forward to eating the salad.
何よそれ。そういう言い方されると余計に気になるわ。
Never seen this slightly disgruntled expression of hers before. Looks like she's still enjoying the camping trip. I'm so happy. It's done! The curry that I got to taste test smells incredibly appetizing.
では早速皆さんの分も盛り付けましょう。盛り付けたらとりあえず写真撮るわよ。写真。
私も自分のスマホで撮りたい。お母さんに送るんだ。
いいね。私も撮ろうっと。私もとりあえず撮っておこうかしら。どうせなら一人ずつ撮ってライムで共有しない？それいいですね。みんなライムやってるの？
Do you?
アプリは入ってるみたいだけど全然使ってないよ。使い方わかんないしアドレス知ってる子もいないしね。
We can tell you ours then.
へえ、みんなやってるんだ。ピアノちゃんも？ピアノちゃん？放課後いつもピアノ弾いてるでしょ？
Yeah.
だからピアノちゃん。諦めなさいリッカ。私はカメラちゃんよ。
あはは、私、お花ちゃん。
可愛いでしょ？可愛くないわ。ピアノって楽器よ。雪村さんが。そうなのよね。私も何かいいあだ名ないかと思ったんだけど、転校生くらいしかなくて。それでピアノちゃんはやってるの？私はさっき強引に入れられたのよ。
I was about to think, like, what about if they just call her Red because she has red hair? But if we take into account the word then Chan thing, calling her Red would just be Akachan.
Oh,
Something wrong there. Fucking everyone in the group just fucking goes full fucking Zeppeli. Just hey baby.
Yeah.
Zeppeli was great.
Yeah.
How about you try to do Yokomura? It's easy enough to use.
アドレス交換のやり方もわかんないから全部やってくれるなら別にいいよ。とりあえず先に写真撮るわよ。最初はみんな一緒に撮ろう。空食べるの早すぎ。意味。
She gives a thumbs up with gusto.
To be fair, she did say she wanted to have curry.
Yeah.
ほんと美味しいね。私こんなに美味しいカレーを食べたのは初めてです。とっても感動する味です。なかなかね。頑張った分だけ美味しくなるってやつ？
Or maybe not, or maybe it's just fucking based like that. Maybe that's the fucking reason why it's so good. Ever considered that? There's still lots left, so you guys can get as many servings as you want.
あんたは今、私たち女子全員を敵に回したわ。
What do you mean?
女の子は生まれながらにしてみんなダイエット戦士なのよ。その私たちに向かってどんどんおかわりしろなんて死ねと言ってるのに等しいじゃない。
Everyone's nodding along seriously with Sego's words for some reason. Well, I don't know what to say. Sorry? Notably, Soda wasn't there.
ごちそうさまで
Yeah,
した。
So it's just over in the corner just eating out the pot.
that's what I was thinking. She's probably just eating it up like a gremlin.
とっても美味しかったです。ちょっと食べ過ぎちゃったかな。
Of course we did. Look at how much we ate. The pot of curry and the rice cooker are both empty. I know someone new. Yukimura joined in after we had planned everything, but I'm pretty sure we still made more than we needed.
さて、それじゃあお菓子でも開けようか。
What? Seriously?
甘いものとお菓子は別腹って言うでしょ。この宇宙で数少ない真理の一つよ。
So what was that about diet warriors?
Yeah. You just contradicted.
What happened to all that stuff about diet warriors? Oh yeah, right. It does come to that.
わあ、沖原さん ってきたお菓子すっごく美味しそう。
ほんとだ。しかも見るからに高級そう。
家にあったお菓子を持ってきただけです。でもとっても美味しいですよ。たくさん持ってきましたので、皆さんお好きなように食べてくださいね。私ももらっちゃっていいのかな。飛び入りみたいなものなのに。
We say no need to
と
hesitate.
はいえ、ただ食べるのも面白くないわね。ここは一つゲームでもしながら食べない？
You sure love penalties.
罰ゲームってどんなの？
じゃーん、激辛おせんべい。ゲームに負けた人はこの激辛おせんべいを食べるってことで、当然水は禁止。
What the? Spicy rice crackers after curry? You're a real demon.
というか、最初からやらせるつもりで買ってきたような。
どう？みんなやる？やっちゃおうよね。
まあ勝負事は嫌いじゃないからいいけど、私も参加させていただきます。なんだかとっても面白そうです。
分かったわよ。やればいいんでしょ、やれば。
でも何のゲームするの？トランプとかあればいいんだけど。
Oh, we'll be fine for that. We don't need anything like that for camping games. Pretty familiar with these kinds of games as someone who went camping several times as a kid. How about we play the lineup game? One person plays the guesser and they have to line the other players in order according to what the rule is for that round. If the order is correct, then the guesser wins. The guesser can get just one hint from each of the other players, but they can't ask them for any answers, of course. I think it'll be easier to understand once we actually play a round. We can do a practice round with me as the guesser, so someone should give us a rule. So we start playing the lineup game. And so that's how it goes. Everyone get how to play? Lost everyone after one figured it out pretty quickly. Though, well, now everyone should be familiar with how the game's played.
それじゃあ罰ゲーム。
What? No, there was a practice round just now?
何甘っちょろいこと言ってるのよ。負けたら罰ゲームって言ったでしょ。練習とはいえ勝負は勝負よ。
罰ゲームの練習ってことでどう？
That means I still have to eat it. Fine, I'll do it. It's just one rice cracker. Super spicy or not, it's just one.
And he's dead.
あれ？どうしたのかな？
なんだか悶絶してるように見えるんだけど。
Hot! What the hell is this? It's so hot! This is way too hot! It's so hot!
だから激辛おせんべいって言ったじゃない。
I didn't think it'd be this hot! Water! Give me water!
あれ？水禁止じゃなかったっけ？
No, seriously, please, Senpai Osaka.
残念ですが、そういう決まりですので。
ルール厳守。
You're all demons.
とりあえずやり方は理解したわ。それじゃ早速みんなでやってみましょうか。
最初はグー、じゃんけんぽん。
What? Me again?
なんかごめんね。
頑張ってくださいね。激辛2枚目なんてすごいよね。私辛いのダメなんだ。
ご愁傷さな。
辛そう。
Don't know for sure yet that I'm gonna lose. All I have to do is get it right. This time I'll get it right and avoid that rice cracker.
じゃあ次のお題はそうね、身長順ってどうかしら。ほらみんなしゃがんで。
Oh,
今から
God.
一人一回ずつこの場で立ち上がるから、それがヒントね。
Height order, huh?
立ち上がる順番はあんたが指定していいわよ。
Alright, then Senpai, you first.
はい。
I stare intently at her once she stands up.
なんだか立っているだけなのに妙にドキドキしますね。
Thank you very much. Yukimura, you next.
はいはい。
Then Segawa. Yuzaki, you next. Oh, now Narusawa.
これでいい？
I see. I think I've got a vague idea.
まだ立ってない子がいるよ。
Yeah, but Osaka's, her eyes are just begging me to ask her to stand up. Then Osaka.
はい。
Uh-huh. Yeah, you're definitely at one end of the scale. Oh, I already knew that.
さ、それじゃあ順番通りに並べてもらいましょうかね。
Okay, I'll start then. Pretty sure of a few of the spots. Pretty sure I can suss things out more or less by dividing the group into smaller and bigger people. But the ones I'm not sure about are Segawa and Yukimura. Which one is taller between Segawa and Yukimura?
おっぱいなら私の方が大きいと思うわよ。
そうかな。私の方が大きいと思うけど。
じゃあ日野に予想してもらおうか。
Excuse me?
面白そうだね。いいよ、それでも。
Wait, come on, give me a break. Playing the line of game with boob size is just gonna get me called a freak regardless of whether I get it right or not. You guys can do that privately later.
それで結局どっちなの？瀬川さんと雪村さん、どういう順番で並べる？
Well, let's see. Callum.
Oh no, because I have no idea. Hopefully there's no consequences for this, because I honestly do not know which is the taller one. Let's go Sagawa, I think.
Alright. I'm pretty sure Sega was the bigger one.
おっぱい？
I'm talking about your freaking height. I don't care about your boobs.
一度触ったことあるから知ってるじゃん。それどういうことなのかな。
Hey, Seiwa and Shinozaki, don't get interested in that.
後で教えてね。
Anyway, my guess is something like this.
じゃあまた順番に正解発表していこうよ。まずは大阪さんから。
152センチ。
Yeah, she's tiny. No, I guess she's still over 150.
私は156センチだよ。次は鳴沢さん。
私は167センチよ。
大きいね。羨ましいな。
そうかしら。別に大きくて得したことなんてないわよ。
そういうのは大きい人だから言えるんだよ。小さい私や大阪さんはコンプレックスだよね。
でもおっぱいはマリカの方がリッカよりも大きいんじゃない？
そうかな。でも別に大きくて得したことなんてないよ。
How the tables have turned here.
Yeah,
そういうのは
she just really loves storing that pot.
あなたたちに私の気持ちなんてわからないわ。
Like the funniest part is that like Rika is not even small.
No.
Like she's a fucking C probably. Excuse me, can we please get back to the correct answers? I don't really have a place in the conversation that keeps going back to talking about boobs.
私は164センチです。
ああ、やっぱり沖原さんも160以上ある。
Monica, what did we just say about boobs?
大きいし。
Just stop with the boob talk already!
どうやら私たち二人の勝負のようね。
望むところだよ、カメラちゃん。
No, it's actually you guys versus me here.
じゃあ二人で同時に身長を発表しましょう。
いいね。一斉ので
It's
言
right.
お
They're
うか。
somehow both the same height.
いいわ。じゃあ行くわよ。一斉の160センチ。あれ一緒？
Yep.
God damn it, I didn't have to think stress that.
When I first played this, I also thought that Natsuki was gonna be the taller one, but that's because of the fucking ponytail here.
Yeah, like, and each frame seemed kind of different. Like when they were all lined up, she looked, Natsuki looked taller, but now Toko looks taller, slightly.
Yeah, that's weird. Toko does look taller here.
二人ともぴったり一緒なの？
私は160.3センチよ。
私も160.3センチだね。
やっぱり一緒だね。
ということは、この場合どうなるの？
涼介さんはどちらかの方が大きいと予想していたわけですから。
外れってことだよね。
No, wait. Isn't them having the same height cheating?
別にずるくはないでしょ。そういう可能性だって最初からあったわけだし。
そうそう。その可能性に気づけなかった君の負けだよ。
というわけで2回目の罰ゲーム決定。
イエーイ。
Ah, seriously? A double dose of the spicy rice cracker? Are you kidding me? Fine, I'll eat it, alright.
あのさ、無理しない方がいいんじゃないかな。
No, rules are rules. I said I'd eat it, so I'll eat it. So hot. Done.
なんというか壮絶ですね。
男の子だね。
バカバカしい。
ねえ、次は別のゲームにしない？誰か一人が負けるんじゃなくて、誰かが勝つゲームにしようよ。罰ゲームもやめて、勝った人が好きなお菓子を独り占めできるっていうのでどうかな。
そうですね。私もマリカさんの提案に賛成します。
They're escaping.
スリルはいまいちだけど、その方が楽しそうかな。
Why didn't we just do that from the start then?
ラインナップゲームをやるって言い出したのはあなたでしょ？
I did, but... Let's see, how about Indian drawings, then?
何それ？インディアンポーカーなら聞いたことあるけど。
It's pretty much that, but with drawings. We pick a theme and draw pictures that fit that theme. We shuffle them and hand them out. Make sure we don't see what we've been given and stick them to our foreheads. Then we ask each other questions about our own drawings. You have to try and guess what your drawing is based on those answers.
いいんじゃない？
Yeah, but does anyone have some pens and paper?
私、観察用のメモ帳を持っています。ペンも赤とか蛍光マーカーでしたら人数分ありますよ。
Can we borrow those then?
どうぞ。メモ帳も破いてしまって構いませんから。
Grab the pens and paper from Okihara and hand them out to everyone. So as an additional rule, let's say you can only ask each person one question. You can ask them all the same question, or you can ask them all different questions. No asking for what the answer is, of course, and we all need to make sure we don't accidentally give away the answer when we respond.
外した人は罰ゲームってことで。
Can we get away from the fucking penalties?
We just
Again, I
established
thought
we weren't
whoever
gonna do
wins
that.
gets some snacks to themselves.
だって激辛おせんべいが余っちゃってるんだもん。捨てるのももったいないし、このゲームで外した人たちで全部完食するっていうルールにしましょう。負けたくないな。スリルはあって面白いかもしれないけど。
ドキドキしてきました。でもワクワクします。
それ相当辛いんでしょ？
はい、そこ。やると決めた以上覚悟を決める。
私決めてないのに。
お題はどうしますか？
And how about animals?
動物か。どうしようかな。
Well, all that matters is that we can tell what animal it is. It'd be kind of bad if whoever answers your questions doesn't actually know what the answer is. So first, we all need to draw. I draw a cow.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
The man's is
Even
trying
as
to
in the
become an
background.
The man's is trying to become an architect. He kind of needs to be able to draw. You can see how the cow is very angular as well.
Indeed.
I've never been terrible at drawing. Personally think it actually came out pretty nicely. Okay, everyone done?
まあ、こんなもんかな。
なんだか全然それっぽくない。
できました。
完成。
まあ、何かわかればいいよね。
できたわよ。
Then everyone flip them over so we can't see what you drew, and we'll take them. I shuffle the sheets and hand them back out. Let's all stick the paper to our foreheads on the count of 3. Everyone ready? Then...
いっせーのせ。
Giraffe. Bun. Cow.
Tuna.
Fish. Cat. Burb. Now I'll bring the paper to our foreheads.
おりょ。
I can more or less make a few inferences about what my drawing is already. If I hadn't been able to spot the cow I drew, then that would mean my drawing is the cow. But unfortunately, Segawa's got the cow. The next Okiara is most likely drawn her usual favorite, some kind of marine animal. Or no one here with a fish or something similar, but Osaka's got a fish. A strangely realistic one too. I think it's too well drawn. So that has to be what Okiara drew. Which means that my drawing was done by someone other than Okihara, or me, which narrows it down to 5 people. 5?
5.
5.
4?
Actually, no, it does make sense. He's just, for some reason, factored out Sora, because Sora is obvious. Which one Sora drew? Okay, so we can ask each questions about what animal we've got. Let's go clockwise down with Junozaki.
ねえ、具体的にどんな質問をすればいいの？
I do like that the fucking paper is actually properly attached to the person instead of them just like showing a paper over the graphic. No, it actually looks like it's stuck to her head.
Yeah.
Why is the rabbit sitting there contemplating?
Because rabbits in Japan are very closely tied to the moon.
Yeah, he's just sitting there contemplating, like he's having a
Like,
midlife crisis.
Like, what you think if you saw that animal in real life, or if it's one you could find around here? Well, think of a good question. Thinking of a good question is also part of the game.
質問する方もよく考えて質問しろっていうわけね。
Oh, but no questions about what they sound like. That makes it too easy. You can ask if they make noise or not, though.
じゃあ行きます。瀬川さん、この動物は一般家庭で飼われていることが多いかな？
そうね。よく飼われていると思うわ。
Think? That really narrows things down right off the bat.
大阪さん、あなたの家、もしくはご近所でこの動物を飼っている家はあるかな？
Do you know her neighborhood?
お隣が飼ってる。
じゃあ沖原さん、普段この動物を街で散歩させている人を見かけますか？
散歩は普通させないと思います。
Yeah, that animal
や
used
っ
to be
た、
there.
もう分かっちゃった。
Actually, I do put a leash on my cat when it's outside.
Yeah,
Your
some
cat
cats.
yearns to be free. And you
Actually, he's
you
chill.
shackle it.
He's chill. Quite frankly, technically, he doesn't really need the leash. It's just like a safety measure. But like, he literally just walk around the terrace, and even when he gets stuck on some foliage and escapes the leash, he just walks up to the door and waits for us to releash him.
Your cat has become too accustomed to his shackles. He cannot imagine a life without them.
That answer might have been a dead giveaway.
じゃあ鳴沢さん、この動物って人によく懐くかな？
そうね。懐くと思うわ。
雪
No,
村
not
さん、
really.
この動物って毛深い？
モフモフなのもいるし、そうじゃないのもいるけど、まあ基本毛深いね。
じゃあ日野くん、この動物は鳴きますか？
Yeah, it does.
はい、もう完璧。絶対分かっちゃった。
Don't say what you think it is yet. We'll all do it together at the end. Okay, then, Segawa, you're next. They all go around a circle asking questions, and they all come to their respective conclusions about their animal. It's finally my turn. Okay, my turn. Then first off, Shinozaki, does this animal have a cry?
鳴くのかな？
What the fuck is it gonna be?
Wait, what?
涙を流すという意味では泣くかもしれないけど、吠えるという意
They
味
can
じゃ
kinda
泣
yell.
かない。あ、でも叫ぶという意味じゃ吠えるから、
I hope it's a goat
What?
or something.
Well, no, a goat would have a call.
Yeah, goats have calls.
Oh wait, I was I had it flipped in my head.
What kind of animal makes you that hesitant about your answer? And then Osaka, do people keep this animal as a pet?
飼えるの？
What?
飾っている場所はあるかもしれないけど。
Have it on display? Like stuffed and mounted? This is some kind of wild beast? Okay, Okihara, does this animal attack people?
そういう話は聞いたことがありませんね。
むしろ人を幸せにすることはあるかもしれません。
Makes people happy? So it's not like a beast-like animal, then? What is it? Okay, Narasawa, do you think you could eat this animal's meat?
怖いこと言わないで。食べられるはずないでしょ。
Did I say something scary? It's not. So it's not an animal you eat the meat of, then. I was thinking maybe a bear or a wild boar, but I'd eat its meat. So this next one's the last question. Yukimura, if you were to give this animal a nickname, what would it be?
それはまた難しい質問だね。
No, it's just hypothetical. What nickname would you give it hypothetically?
仮にと言われても、名前あるんじゃないかな。
Excuse me? It's already got a name.
まあ、強いて名前をつけるなら、ウォルフガング。
What?
What on earth is
Mozart?
that supposed to mean?
いやーもうダメ。これ以上は答えになっちゃうから。
Christ, people can't keep it as a pet. It makes people happy. You can't eat its meat, and it's a Wolfgang. No idea what it could be!
それじゃあ答え合わせしましょうか。マリカから。
私は猫。
She checks the drawing on her forehead.
やった当たった。
まあマリカには簡単だったしね。次は私ね。ズバリ牛でしょ。あったりー。ねえこれ書いたの誰？結構うまいんだけど。
I did.
嘘。上手ね。これなら美術部に入ってもやっていけるんじゃないの？
昔から手先が器用だったからね。
Phrasing.
Pause.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
人は見かけによらないもんだ
We all
ね。
immediately went there.
One brain cell.
絵の才能があるのね。
とてもお上手だと思います。
I'm a little happy at the unexpected praise. Wait, no, don't have time for that. I still have absolutely no idea what my animal is. I have to face those super spicy crackers again if I don't figure it out. Need to get it right.
私のはキリンでしょ？絶対そう。え、あれ？これキリン？違ったかな？馬？アルパカ？私間違えちゃった？
キリンです。一応見えないかもしれないけどごめんなさい。
そんなことないよ。やっぱりこれキリンだよね。当たってよかった。
魚、多分マグロ。
Damn, she clocked that even down to the species.
ハトだと思います。
きっとウサギね。
All of them say their guesses and they're all correct. Now if I get mine right, then this round's a wash.
ここまで全員正解ね。じゃあ最後日野。
Right.
Or if it's a
Right.
human.
Still have no idea what it is. What on earth is Wolfgang supposed to be?
Mozart.
Well, take your pick, Callum.
Oh god. You know what? I think I'm gonna go with Mozart.
It's Mozart. And what the heck's with the name Wolfgang? I don't think it's a person. Wait a second. It's not a person. Or is it? Maybe the person who drew this got clever with it and went with the humans are animals too shtick. And if anyone here would do that, it'd be... did you look away just now? Wait a second, is that Narasawa, the one who... Which means that it's a human that Narasawa would draw, and it's a Wolfgang that Yukimura would know. Although plays piano, she's gonna draw Wolfgang, which it was Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart! I grinned at her and checked the drawing on my forehead. It's an unusually realistic drawing of... It's too well drawn. It's like you grabbed a portrait off the wall of a music classroom or something.
どうしてわかったの？
I got lots of hints. Wolfgang was the biggest one.
モーツァルトの名前知ってたのね。
I'm not stupid. Listen to classical music every now and then, you know? So it's just that my dad makes me listen to it with him because he likes it. Fun fact, I actually used to listen to some classical music as a kid. I don't know why. Like I
Yeah, I'm big on.
I had
Big
Flight of the
Seven.
Bumblebee on my fucking MP3 player.
Oh, face. Flight of the Bumblebee's goated.
Indeed.
Big fan of her release myself.
そう。意外。
Anyway, we all guessed right, so I guess that means no penalty.
じゃあ見事正解した日野くんには商品としてこの激辛おせんべい1袋をプレゼント。
I'm going to fucking force feed you. Yay, awesome! Wait, I don't want that! Pretty late, we should start packing up.
もうそんな時間なんだ。まだ星が出ていない。
You were planning on stargazing too? We can't stay on that too late, can we?
残念ですが、そろそろお開きですね。
全身汗だく。
そういうことなら温泉入りましょ
What? Hot springs?
う。ここ温泉施設があるのよ。入浴料は驚きの学生300円。しかも露天風呂付き。
Seriously? First water pipes bathroom, now there's even a hot spring?
でも着替えなんて持ってきてないよ。
そこはまあ我慢してもらうとして、とりあえず汗流すだけでも気持ちよく家に帰れるじゃない？
私入っていくわ。このままじゃベタベタして気持ち悪いもの。髪の毛にもカレーの匂いがついちゃってるし。
楽しそうですね。私もご一緒します。
賛成。どう？温泉入るくらいの時間はあるでしょ？
Well, yeah, I guess it's fine. Alright then, let's all go to the hot springs.
ああ。
Stretch out as far as can in the hot water. Ugh, man, it was awesome. I believe this campground even has something like this. It's only 300 yen too. It's even cheaper than going to the bathhouse downtown. Plus, I've got the whole place to myself. The only one in the men's bath. Local residents apparently come here by bus and car in the later hours. And I get why, it's cheap and it's way more comfortable. Wanna come here again when I have the time? Hot springs are the best!
今、誰かの声聞こえなかった？
Why can it not go higher?
That is a question that needs answered.
気のせいじゃないの？そうかしら。ならいいんだけど。
It's no sorrow, Yukimura. Because I hear people talking in the women's bathroom here.
結構広いね。へえ。これで300円なら全然 OK じゃない。お客さんは私たちだけみたいだね。あんまり人気ないのかな。先輩、もうちょっと隠さないと。
Damn, Misa's just going out there, cock out. Proverbial cock, of course.
ですが、レンタルのタオルが小さくて。L にしなかったの？はい。後で気づきまして。大丈夫だよ。
Fucking soda is stewing.
そうすれば先輩みたいになれるからね。
Thieving rage.
Really, I'm overhearing this conversation I shouldn't be able to hear. It's pretty much like I'm eavesdropping at this rate. I know, there's supposed to be an open air bath here, right? I'll go over there. Let's look at that door, and the bath leads there. Get up on the bath and walk towards the door. It's locked. That's weird. The open air bath was usable. There's a key on the ground here. Is it? Try slotting into the keyhole of the door to the open air bath. Oh, it opened. You can probably see where this is going.
Yeah.
The door opens to reveal the open air bath. It's pretty big too. What's more, it's empty. I guess there was a mix-up and someone locked that door by accident. Looked like there's anyone other than me here, so I doubt it'd be an issue to go in. There we go, open air, yeah! The baths are great and all, but open air baths are the best part of the hot springs. Sitting coffee hot spring, watching the sunset. Man, it's so relaxing.
露天風呂なんて小さいのが多いけど、ここのは案外大きい
Open
わ
air
ね。
baths are usually pretty small, but this one's actually pretty big, Natsuki says. So I can hear the women's bath here too. I feel like it's even louder than before.
でもこんなに
But
大
is
き
it
くていい
okay
の
for
か
me
な
it to be this big? I
これ
feel
だ
like
と
they won't have
男用のス
room
ペー
for
ス
the
がな
men's
くなり
bath
そう
at this rate, Marika says. Wait a second. Why is Shinozaki and the others here?
男湯には男湯で
Don't
露
the
天
men's
があるん
bath-
じゃないの？
Don't the men's bath have their own open air bath? Toko says. Is this not the men's open air bath?
受付で聞いたんです
I
けど、
inquired about it at the
露
bar
天
front
風呂
desk.
は
It appears
男
the
女
open
兼
air
用ら
bath
しいで
here is
すよ。
unisex, Misa says. What?
それって
You mean this is
婚約って
mistaken?
ことですか？
Wait, so is he going to come in here
まさか
too?
彼
Toko
も
says.
さすがに
There's
それは
no
ないでしょう。
way, Toko says. Indeed, the
露
open
天
air
風呂
bath
は
is
時間
apparently
で入
used
れ
in
替え
shifts
制
and
に
it
し
is
ている
currently
ら
the
しくて、
women only bath.
この時
I
間
was
は
told
女
that
性
the
専
door
用
would
に
be
なっ
locked
ている
from
そ
the
うで
men's
す。
side, so there's no need to
男湯の
worry.
方に
So that's why the door was locked! Which means that I'm the intruder in this bath. Crap, I'll have no excuse if they spot me. Anyway, I need to hide until they leave. I move behind the rocks and make sure to not make any sound.
どうかされましたか、ソラさん。さっきか
Fascinating.
らずい
Were
ぶん
you
元
quick
気
enough?
がないようですが。
Oh, well, I've had it up for a while now. Why do you
Wow.
think I kept reading out the other characters' lines?
Didn't even clock that.
Something matters, so you seem quite glum for a while now, Misa says.
もしかして
You're
湯
busy
渡り
from
し
the
ちゃっ
bath, Marika says. Everyone has
ご
big
めんな、
boobs,
おっ
Sora
ぱいを。
says.
おっぱい
Are
の
we
話
talking about boobs? Nah, mine
Yeah,
aren't that big,
それほど-
Toko says.
でも
But it is
Sora-san
as
の
Sora
言う
says,
通り、
yours are all quite
皆さん
large,
本
Misa
当に
says.
一番言われた
You're
く
the
ない
least,
人に
you're
言
the
われた
last,
わ。
you're the person I least want to hear that from, Rika says.
ね、今
Hey,
から
wanna
ラ
play
イン
the
ナップ
lineup
ゲームしよ
game?
う
The
か。
rule is boob size, Toko says.
へえ、
Should I consider that you
それってもしかして
challenging me? Natsuko says.
昼間の決着を
Let's
つ
settle
けよう
things
よ。
from earlier
カメ
today,
ちゃん、
Kamada-chan, Toko says.
望むところ
You're
よ。
on, Natsuki says. Things have gotten crazy. I really can't let myself be seen now.
沖原さんのバ
What
スト
bra
サイ
size
ズは
are
い
you,
くつなんです
Okihara?
か？
Marika says.
あ、
Oh, I'm an 88E,
私は
God damn.
88の E です。
says Misa. E! Says Marika.
E.
E!
E?
E?
E.
Says Natsuki. E, says Doko. E! Wait, what are we all making the same sound? Make that sound for? What if we're in some evil common writer organization or
と
something?
とりあえ
Anyway,
ず
looks like we
一番
know
大
who's
き
the
いの
biggest,
決ま
Toko
りだ。
says.
そこは
I'll
認め
have to
ざるを得
acknowledge
ないわ
that,
ね。
Natsuki says. Thank you very much. What is
あり
yours,
がとうござい
Marika?
ます
Lisa says.
え
I'm an 84C,
私は
Marika says.
84の C です。
Sounds like bullshit to me, but
う
alright.
ん
You heard what Toko said. I won, Natsuki
逆
says.
にサバ
You're
読
not
んで
lying,
な
are
い？
you? Rika says.
ないよ。
I'm not. It's true,
本当だ
okay?
よ。
Marika says.
まあいいけど。
Oh, fine. Also,
ってい
this
うか
isn't really
こ
a
れじゃ
lineup
ライン
game
ナッ
at
プ
this
ゲーム
point,
になら
but
ない。
Rika
それ
says.
もそうだね。
That's true.
じゃあミソさん
Then,
が順番決
Lisa,
め
you
てよ。
decide the order. Use your
おっぱい
judgment
女王
as
の
the
独
boobs
断と偏
queen,
見で。
Natsuki says. This is the reason why the original part that had this scene is called the Boob Queen. Actually, I think it was Boob Queen and something else. Hold on, if we need to. Alright, I think it was Boob Queen and Lolly Bully.
Huh.
The Boobs Queen. Starting to get a bit excited.
女王様
Wouldn't
と
call
いうわ
myself
けでは
queen,
ありま
however,
せ
though
ん
it
が。
may be presumptuous me, I will take a look at
では、
all of you.
僭
Could you
越な
please
がら
stand,
み
Misa
な立
says.
つの？
You're standing? Well, okay, sure, I will
いいけ
now.
ど。
Stand up, yep, Natsuki says. Right now, on the other side of these rocks, is a dazzling display of boob versus boobs action. I wanna look too.
なるほ
I
ど。
see, now that I won't be
では、
making my predictions
私
based
の
on my
判
own
断で
judgment,
予想さ
Misa
せ
says.
一番
The
小
smallest
さい
is...
の
I'm
は
very sorry, Sora. Lisa says. Yeah, I saw that coming. Now imagine if Osaka turned out to have been hiding huge boobs. That would have been a real twist.
次は
Next is Reka, Lisa says. Oh, my next guess was right too?
いいよ。
That's fine. Ori
か
Yume
ってその
Mirai
次
says.
がマリ
And
カさ
Marika
んで
would
す
be
ね。
next, Misa says.
ですよ
I
ね。
thought so. I
見
could
た
tell
感じ
Sega would
瀬
need
川
more
さんと
bigger
雪
just
村
by
さんの
looking,
方が
Marika says.
問題はお
You
二
would
人です。
you will
見
remain
た
the
と
two
ころ
are the difficult
ど
ones.
ちら
It's
も
difficult
甲
to
を
place
つけ
one
が
over
た
the
い
other
様子
just
な
by
のです
looking,
が
Misa says. I've touched Sego's boobs before. I remember them being real soft. So I guess Yukimura's are about the same as Sega was. Does having the same height mean they also have the same proportions too?
そうですね。
Let's see. To be truthful, it's difficult to judge from looking. May I
正直
touch them a
見
little,
ただけ
Misa
では
says. What?
触
You're
る
going to touch?
の
Well, whatever. Not like it'll cost me anything, Toko says.
トーコがそ
If
ういう
Toko's
な
fine
ら
with it, then I am
私
too.
も
But I'll have to let,
その
you'll
代わり
have to let me touch
後で
yours
ミサさん
later
も
in
触らせ
exchange,
てね。
Misa. Natsuki says.
ではまず
Now
は
then,
雪村
Yukimura,
さんの
if you'll
方から
excuse
失
me
礼し
first.
ます。
I see, Misa says. What does she say?
続きまして
And next
夏希
Natsuki.
さんの
Yes,
方
yes,
を
I see, Misa says.
じゃあ今
And
度
now
は
it's my
私
turn
が
to
ミ
touch
サさん
yours,
の
Misa.
あ
Natsuki says.
私も
Oh,
触
can
っ
I
ていい
touch too? Toko
あ
says.
の
Me too, then Marika says.
私も
I would
失礼しま
also
す。
like to, Rika says. Oh, what the heck? They're so soft, Natsuki says. They are, they're so squishy, Marika
こ
says.
のおっぱ
I
い
could sleep like a baby
枕に
with
したら
those
ぐっ
boobs
す
as
り
my
眠れそう。
pillow, Toko says.
これくらい
Amen.
だったら
No,
You know what?
if I
Hey,
could
you know
see
what?
the
Hell
keys.
yeah.
I don't know if I could see the keys when I play if they were this big, Rika says.
あの
Please everyone, if you could do that in moderation,
ほ
Misa
空
says.
も触っておい
So
た
you
方
should
がいい
touch
わ
too.
よ。
The boob
ご
look
利
might
益が
rub
ある
off
かも
on
し
you
れない
too.
し。
Natsuki says. Sora nods.
そ
Sora, you too, Misa
マ
says.
シュマロ
Marshmallows. Sora says.
それ
Please,
く
if
ら
you
いで
could stop now, Misa says.
いや
Oh man, I got to touch something real nice.
これは男の子が
Natsuki
夢
says.
中に
I
な
think
る
I
の
can see
もわ
why
かる
guys
気
are
が
so
する
obsessed
ね
with boobs now, Toko says.
う
Yep, me too. I'll
私も
touch them
ずっと
forever,
触っ
Marika says.
それで
So, what's the order in the
結局
end? Rika says.
ああそうだそう
Oh,
だ
right. What is it,
どうなの
Misa?
ミサさん
Yansky says.
私とカメ
Who
ラ
was
ちゃん
bigger between me
どっ
and
ちが大きか
Kamino?
った
Toko says.
そうです
Let me
ね
see. From what I can tell, it must be, Misa
私
says. It must be.
お二人の
I
大き
believe
さは
the two of you
一
are
緒
the
だと思い
same,
ます
Misa says.
またま
Oh,
た
come on now. Just because we're the
身長が
same
一緒
height
だっ
does
たから
not
って
automatically
おっ
mean
ぱい
our
まで同
boobs
じ
are
な
the
わけ
same
ないで
size
し
too,
ょ
Natsuki says.
いくらなんでも
Yeah,
そ
that'd
れ
be
はね
overkill, Toko says.
ですが
Yes,
見
but
た
after
目
looking
と
at them
い
and
い
actually
実際
touching
に
them,
触
I
れ
do
て
not
みた
believe
感
them to
触と
be
いい
significantly
どっちと
different.
いうわけで
Misa says. And
順
so
番
my
として
order
は
is Sora, Rika,
ソラ
Marika,
さん
Natsuki
リ
tied
カ
with
さん
Toko, and
マリ
lastly
カ
me,
さん
Misa says.
じゃあ正解
Let's
発
reveal
表し
the
てみ
correct
ようよ。
answers then. Okiara,
一
you're
番
the
大きな
largest
沖
with
原さん
size
が
88E,
88の
right?
いいで
What
すよ
about
ね
you, Osaka?
76
Narika says, by the way. 47, 76A, Sora says. Just as small as her height, huh? Don't you worry, Osaka. You'll grow soon enough.
鳴沢さんは
What about you, Narasawa? Marika says.
82の B
82B, is there an issue with
文句ある
these like these? Rika says. No one said there was an issue, Narasawa. But again, why are you so defensive? It's just the way things are. The ones around you are just too big.
私が84の
I'm
C
an
だから
84C,
ここまで
so
沖原さんの予
you've
想通り
guessed
です
so
ね。
far, Okihara, Marika says.
問題は
The issue
こ
is
の
these
二人だけど
two, Marika says.
また一
Wanna
斉
go
の
on
で
the
一緒
count
に
of
言おう
three
か
again, Toko says?
いいわよ
Sounds good to me. Okay
Ja.
then, 1, 2, 3, Natsuki says.
88センチ
88 centimeters, D. What?
Hey,
Seriously?
Muso.
Both of them said at the same time.
また二人とも
They're
ぴったり
exactly
一
the
緒だ
same
よ。
again, Marika says.
私は
I'm an
88センチの D
D,
よ
Natsuki says.
私も
I'm also
88
an
センチの
88
D カッ
centimeter
プ
D cup, Toko says.
やっぱり一緒だ
Yeah,
ね。
they really are the
沖
same.
原さん、
You
大
got
当た
it
り
right,
ですよ。
Okiara, Marika says. Thank you very much, Misa says. The boobs queen sure is impressive. Perfect analysis.
まさか
Can't
バス
believe
ト
they're
サイズまで
even the
一緒
same
だとは
bust
ね
size. Yep,
とり
Natsuki
あえ
says.
ず
So
勝
we'll
負は
call
引
it
き
a
分け
draw
って
for
こ
now,
とで
Toko says.
そうね
Let's do that.
またい
We
つ
can
か
do
勝
this
負し
again
ましょう
some other time.
望む
Natsuki
ところ
says.
だよ
You're on, Toko says. What a nice story. So, we're still in the bath. Should I start getting out already? I think I might pass out if I stay here for too long.
私
I
は
guess I've
ま
still
だ
got
ま
a
だな
long
の
way
か
to
な。
go, Marika
何
says.
言ってる
What are
の
you talking about? Size is important, but
大きさも
yours
大事だ
are
けど
really nice
マ
and
リカが
shaped
とっ
and
て
cute,
も
cute?
形が良くて
Natsuki
か
says.
このおっぱい
I
を揉
wonder
む
who's
こと
gonna
が
be
で
the
き
lucky
る
guy
幸
that gets
せ
to
な
squeeze
男は誰
these,
かな
Natsuki says. Hey,
ちょっと
wait,
セガさん
Segawa,
やっぱり
Marika says. Is
日野
it gonna be Hino? Natsuki says. Me? What? Are you two like that? Erika says.
違う
No,
よ
we're not.
そんなんじゃないってば
It's not what we like. Marika
へ
says.
え
Oh, so you like boys
お
like
花
that,
ちゃんは
Park-chan?
ああいう
Well, I
男の
can't
子も
say
好
I
みなん
don't
だ。
understand, Toko says.
おっと
Oh there,
聞き
now
捨て
that's
な
a
らな
line
い
I
セ
can't
リフ
just ignore.
そ
So,
れって
Toko,
ど
does
うか
that
も
mean
う
you
あい
like
つの
his
ことが好
tattoo?
みってこ
Natsuki
と
says. I
ど
don't
う
know,
だ
I
ろう
don't think he's a bad
悪
guy,
い人
Toko says.
じゃあ
So then you
場合
think
に
you
よ
might
っ
end
て
up
は
going
狙
for
い
him
に行
if
っ
the
ちゃうとか
situation's right, Natsuki says.
No
No
comment
comment, Toko says.
No
No
comment.
way. I'm actually pretty popular?
おっ
Oh my, right
マリカ
before
のライバ
Marika,
ル
what's gonna happen now? Natsuki says.
私は別に
It's not like I'm... Nanaka says.
そんな消極
It's a
的なこと
passive,
言
or
っ
else
て
you
て
might actually
本
get
当に取
snatched
られ
away
ちゃっ
from
て
you,
も
you
知
know?
らないわよ
Natsuki says.
そういう彼らちゃ
What
んは
about you,
どうな
Kamada
の
chan? Toko says.
私
Me? Let's see, for me, well, for me, a guy would definitely need to be able to keep up with my pace, Natsuki says. So I'd have to keep up with Natsuki's, with Sengo's pace. Sounds pretty tough. Oh, it sounds fun too.
よーし
Alright, let's
この
take
際
this
だか
opportunity
ら
to learn about
みんな
everyone's
の好み
preferences
の
for
タイ
guys,
プを聞いちゃおう
Natsuki
か
says.
女の子っぽい
That's a
会話
pretty
だね
girly conversation topic.
じゃあリカ
Rika, what kind of guys do
好
you
みの
like?
男のタイ
Natsuki
プ
says.
なん
Why
で
do you have to
私が
ask
そん
that
なこと言わな
question?
きゃな
Rika says.
いいじゃ
It's
な
fine,
い
isn't
やっ
it?
ぱり
So, does
音
that have
楽
to be
やって
someone
る
who's
人
involved with music? Natsuki says.
別に
Not really, I don't care
そこ
about
は
that.
こ
It's
だわ
not
ら
like
ないな
music tells you anything about what
音
someone's
楽で
like
人とな
anyway,
りが
Rika says.
強いて言う
If
な
I
ら
had to say, it'd be someone who proves to me the way
私
I
のこ
am,
と
I
を
guess,
そ
Rika
の
says.
つまり
So someone who's broad-minded.
包
It's
容
a pretty
力
mature
がある
opinion.
人
Misa, you
ってこ
next,
と
Natsuki says. Huh? Me?
私
Let's see. Someone who's
ですか
understanding. Is that a satisfactory
そうですね
answer, Misa
それ
says.
は
So you mean
ミサさ
understanding
んのこ
about
と
you?
をって意
Natsuki
味
says.
私自身
Myself and
のこ
also
と
my
も
interest
そ
in
うです
research.
し
It would be nice if
趣
there
味とか
were...
研究とか
If
そう
there
いうものを
they
き
were
ちん
someone
と
who
理
could
解してく
understand
れる
those
人が
parts of
い
me,
たらいい
is
な
what I think occasionally, Misa
結
says.
構マ
That
ジ
was a
の答
pretty
え
serious
来たわ
answer.
ね
Lastly, school's representative
じゃあ
out of it girl
最後に
Osaka
学園き
Sola.
っての天
And
然
your
少女
kind of
大
guy,
阪
preferred
さ
kind of guy is, Natsuki says.
星が好きな
Someone
人
who likes stars,
お
Sola
姉さ
says.
ん
Your
ちょっ
big
とほっとしちゃっ
sister's
た
very relieved, Natsuki says. Same here. One forward, man. Kind of cold in here. Feel like I'm seriously gonna keel over if I don't leave soon.
あどこ行くの大阪さん暑くなったから
Hold on.
もう出る
Oh, where are you going? Osaka Marika says. It's hot, so I'm getting out, Sola says.
私も上
I'm
がる
getting
わ
out too, Rika says.
そうですね
Yes, we don't need
そ
to
ろそ
start.
ろ帰り
We
の
do
支
need
度
to
をし
start
ません
preparing
と
to leave soon, Misa says. This place is pretty
なかな
nice.
か
I
い
might
いお湯
come.
だったね
I might want to
ここ
come again, Toko says.
じゃあまた
We
みん
should
な
all
で来
come
ようよ
again sometime then.
今度は
We'll
泊ま
stay
り
the
がけで
night
さ
the next time, Natsuki says.
ああいい
That
な
sounds nice. I want to try
私
sleeping
寝
in a
袋と
sleeping
かで
bag
寝
and
てみ
stuff,
たいな
Marika says. Looks like they finally left. That was a close one. Should get out while I can. So hot. I'm all dizzy from the heat. Looking for somewhere where I can feel the evening breeze so I can cool off. Don't see the girls anywhere. They're still changing.
ラララララ
Okay, that's the confirmation I needed. We are now on Rika's route, so we're ending the part here.
Hey, sounds
Oh,
good.
well. Hope everyone enjoyed.
Indeed.
Sorry for not being as talkative this time. My brain has like started to die out in like the last hour.
Nah, don't worry about it.
No,
It happens.
I'm never very talkative. I like to be quiet.
The important
when
part
possible.
is you react
Years
when you
to watch.
react, and you did react when you reacted. So you sure did do a good reaction.
This is so true.
Indeed.
I might
Alexa, play this.
I think after we play this game, I think I might play it myself.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm really liking it so far.
Just play through it without my constant yapping, you mean?
Though I'm guessing from what you said earlier, this is a fan translation.
Yes.
Okay. So I might look into that later on.
It's a very good game. Overall, the series is very good. I do want to eventually do a co-host on Giniro Haruka again as well.
I'm gonna be the eternal co-host. I'm there for every series, no matter what.
You could actually be here for Majiko, since I also want to do a co-host on that again.
I'm literally the eternal co-host. That's my burden.
You're literally unlimited fucking content, brother. Yeah. Anyways, I can lift the censor again. Don't worry, this is not the scene after the fucking thing. This is the scene for this goddamn screenshot I need to take. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. See you next time. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Later.